cups on me, don't be loose.
Your world, I love to live in it.
Ooh, my lips seal them tight just for you. To be yourself. Do you like it like that? Oh, do you like it like that? We'll see. Oh, if you like it like that, baby, bite, I bite back. You know I know how to mash it free. Oh, do you like it like that? Oh, then I like it like that. Oh, if you like it like that, baby, bite, I bite back. You know I know how to mash it free. Could we get down, down to down? Could we get down? Could we, baby? Could we get down to down to down? Could we get down?
I know you want to.
Could we get down, down? Could we get down? Baby, could we get down to down to down?
Who's buttered?
Could we get walking around with all that? You're way too keen, this ain't a kid's show. So glad I got a call back. Since I'm your Nick and Night, be my loyalties low. Ooh, happy to try what you need.
Your world, I love to live in it.
Ooh, I love the ride when you're free. Oh, do you like it like that? Oh, do you like it like that? We'll see. Oh, if you like it like that, baby, bite, I bite back. You know I know how to mash it free. Oh, do you like it like that? Oh, then I like it like that. Oh, if you like it like
Leave in your eyes. Hush now, all of you little ones, rush now. That's on you, and you realize, well, I'm strong and sexy too. I know all your secrets. I know who you always send. Whatever you wish to, or think I'm having a worse day. Oh goodness. YouTube chat is way more active than Twitch chat by a wide metric mile. I barely have people on my Twitch ever. Mostly, I think it's because of the ads on Twitch. And people can use ad blockers on YouTube more than they can on Twitch. So, personally, it's whatever your preferences, whatever you have, whatever you're more comfortable with using. I think YouTube is better in terms of just overall scalability. The LARP channels will stay relevant. Are there LARP channels? We gotta think about Mr. Beast, because Mr. Beast was there because of I'm a Beast, and then I guess he kind of pigeonholed himself with the name Mr. Beast there. So always a light during my BSS when I really appreciate you. Thanks. Twitch is a crap platform a little bit. I got 350 views on a TikTok live today and 1 view on Twitch. That makes sense. That makes sense. Never been on it. Twitch has fun emails, so that's really it. When there's an ad, you can still see the live YouTube. That is fair. It's hard to see ads on Twitch overall too. I mean, it's so hard to see the stream on Twitch. It's much more difficult to see it over there because they don't have a good way to cohesively blend everything. So that sucks. Just about Etika heavy, and one of the rules was no Twitch. Love Etika. I met Etika once. One time I met Etika, and he said, "One day you'll make it, bro." I refuse to play games on stream. I am playing an incremental game. What's up, Trash Balls? I am playing an incremental game today because I'm a little obsessed with it. So you're gonna watch me play an incremental game. So I hope you enjoy that. This is what we're watching me play. It's a Goblin game. It's really fun. I love this game a lot. So there goes your gameplay for today. It's me playing this incremental game. So hold on, maybe I should put the actual desktop audio going through. That'd be a little smart. Let's see. Is this actual desktop audio or am I? Something's happening. Let me actually. There's something's going on. How's my foot doing? Better than usual. I'm living. I love dungeon crawlers. Air quality in the rack is 400. Oh, in Chicago? Chirac? Chi-Town? Yeah, that's disgusting. It's 600 where I'm at right now. I believe the air quality is 600. So that's what we're looking at here. Which one is it? Which one? Hold up a second. There it goes. Air quality is 600 where I'm at. So it's not looking the best. Not looking the best at all. Just looking pretty bad, if I could be so bold to say. Not a fan of the way it's going, so where'd I get the hoodie? That's a good question. This hoodie I got as louder to my future. This hoodie I got from Pride. Yeah, this hoodie from Pride. So I got this hoodie from Pride from some random lady. I don't remember the name of the thing. I apologize. Might be Oddworld Abe's Odyssey or 20 years ago and was back. I played the first Oddworld I played was on PS1. PS1. And Minnesota is 204. That's dangerous. I just would recommend not going outside. So 110 is that good? Not the best. 110 is not good. What's this game similar to? That's a good Crusher Russian Skittles. You will see as soon as I start the gameplay though. So I don't want to spoil the surprise. I guess similar to Minecraft, I'd say. If I could be so bold. If I could compare it to a game, it'd be Minecraft. Let's see. Unlock pulse waves? For sure. Thanks for the pulse waves. Increase pulse wave distance. Increase pulse waves angle. Pulse wave damage. That's pretty cool. Bouncing balls. Love seeing bouncing balls. Let's see. Is there anything else I can unlock just with the prismatics or no? Nope. Nothing. No, there is, right? Is this gold? No, that's not gold. I'm an idiot. What does this get me? What is this? Oh, I have electrum bars. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. Right. Yeah. Yes. How many more do I have? Explosive damage. Hold on. That's good. I'll need that. That's good. Maybe the smelter? The foundry automatically keeps the last recipe while you have the bars. That's pretty good. Was that 500k? That's nice. I could use that. Hold on. Let me get down. I guess going down would be smarter because yeah, I get a molten thing. 600 is wild. Yeah, 600 is pretty bad. I don't think it's a good thing that it's at 600. I'm not saying, oh yeah, I love the 600 weather. It's great. Hold on, allow me a moment to. I have the cat. It's loud as hell in my ear. Yeah, it's evil. It is evil here. So, knew you'd love this. You already know what it is. You already know what it is. How much is this game? Oh, I think it's like $10. I think it's like a $10 game. It's like $10. Nothing crazy. Getting down to the molten core is where I'm getting to. You welcome. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Just you gave me an incremental game. You sadly gave me an incremental game. See, that's the issue. Did you catch my attention? I'm happy I caught your attention. After you left the core yesterday, I'm about to beat this game is what I'm about to do. This game's gonna be beat. Alright, he's dead. Boom. Boom. Huh? See that's the foundry. Forge your wall bars and powerful alloys. Each alloy needs a specific mix of bars, so you need a trick. Bring him back, come here, form Electrum together. I already did that. I already did Electrum. I already did that. I already made Electrum, man. We already did this. Okay. What's the point of this game? It's an incremental game. It's just... Wait, are you around that weird stuff in Canada? I'm in Detroit. I can see Canada from my house. So if that gives you any inclination or idea of where I'm at on the map, there goes your lore for today. Let's see. I am across the water and away from Canada, so enjoy that if you will. It is beautifully hellish outside. It is so bad. H or you strike. Oh, cool. Use more ore find in general. That's just really good. I'll take some more pickaxe power. Real starving for clean air. I am starving for clean air. It is really bad. It is not that fun. It feels horrible outside. It's just not a good feel. It's just not good. I wish I could say I love the outside air. I love breathing in the toxic fumes, but Detroit has proven it time and time again is horrible. Is the sky orange? The sky is a gentle hue of smog. It's just smog outside, if I could be so bold to say. Just a hue of smog more than it is oranges in nature. Thank you. It's just disgusting. It would be beautiful out if it weren't deadly for sure. I'm debating on unplugging my air conditioner again simply by virtue of how demonstrous it is to have my air conditioner plugged in because my window has to be open to use my air conditioner. So I've been debating that. It is very apocalyptic for the fires right now. They're getting the raining ash yet? Not yet. Not yet. I can't wait for that though. Thank you for reminding me of my horrifying circumstances. I appreciate that. It's always good to be reminded of how weak I am opposed to the forces of nature that be. It's just a very comforting feeling to be reminded of that. No, it's okay. I mean, you're just asking a question out of genuine curiosity, same as a child would ask a question. It's okay. That's how children ask questions. When they say like, "Why does your face look like that?" or something of that variety, it's the same way children ask questions. I pay no mind to it. It's quite all right. Who am I but a lonely traveler in this A? Let's see. Oh, these are bars. Okay, I could do that. Active duration, cargo. I'll get that next. I got a little guy. So I know the question was out of concern. Don't worry. Let's see. Smelt ores faster. I think the ore smelting will be better, but this would just be smarter. Double smelt ores now produce. That's good. I'll pray to the air god for you. Thank you. I appreciate that. You know, I've been looking for years for the air god to actually listen to me for once. But if he decides not to, then that's on me. That is purely on me. Freedom is mine. Yep. Up, hold on. I heard a noise. It's up there. There it goes. Alright, to the right. Oh, to the left. Here it goes. Take me this way. Take me this way, please. So, I'm planning on increasing the quality of my videos by a wide metric mile. I do want to point that out, that the quality of my video will increase at least 7-fold. That's what I'm planning on doing in the future. Because I'm not very happy with the quality of how I've been making videos. They've just been kind of lackluster. They don't have a lot of replay value is the biggest issue. I want my videos to have a bit more replay value. I was doing what I never do and watching a lot more other content creators, and those videos have more replay value. I don't really have that, and I need that as a content creator. Because I kind of just make videos on current situations and people watch them in the moment. But it doesn't inspire people to check back in with me for the most part unless I'm the first person to make those videos. And usually, more often than not, I'm not the first. Unless it's a very specific niche topic. I also don't have a cohesive narrative of how it needs. You mean the editing and writing? I'll tell you this much. I've never written for a video in my entire life, but I do definitely mean the editing. I've never written for a video ever. Just never wrote a script or none of that shit. It takes too much time to write. That would be detrimental to the brand if I wrote anything. That would suck ass. It would be horrifying. I also suck when it comes to reading and acting like myself. Just a horrible idea to do both of those at the same time. Extra bounces. Bounce on it. Sit on it. Ah, I should have used it for that too. But I've never really written, so I wish I could have said that. Oh yeah, my script writing is phenomenal. A lot of people think I do write scripts, which I find beautiful. I gotta appreciate and respect that. Sadly, I don't. To 10,000, pretty good. Let's go, big dog. I thought you were sunglasses to hide your reading. No. The reason I wear sunglasses is for one reason and one reason alone. You see my eyes right there? Look at my eyes. When I don't wear sunglasses, people say that I look disgustingly tired, and people are so concerned about me, and they're like, "Oh my God, he's so sleepy. He's the sleepiest man ever. Ah, he's so sleepy." Thank you for saying you love my videos. He's so sleepy. Oh, so somebody do a wellness check on him. He's sleepy. He's so tired. He's so sleepy. It's called rock bottom. And I'm thinking, I'm just saying to myself, wow, this is depressing. I don't like that. Yeah, more comments is good for the algorithm, but it does piss me off. I'd rather not be pissed. You see what I mean? I'd much rather not be angry. You know what I mean? It's the worst. I just don't like the comments. That's it. It's a bit of a coward's reason for sure, but man, it's so wildly annoying to deal with that. I'm just not a fan of that at all. Just makes me feel bad. You support the LGBTQ? What if I said no? What would you say if I just said no? How would you feel if I said no? What if I just said I don't support the LGBTQ? What would your response be? Just curious. Yeah, I'm just curious. For the sake of argument, no, I don't. What's up? I'm here to argue. What's cracking? Just curious what you do when I say no. Go crazy. I just discovered that I still look straight, though. Just discovered that. Well, in my opinion, there's only 2 genders. Well, in my opinion, you don't know how to spell. It's TWO, not TO. 2 genders what? Correct. Go ahead and correct your sentencing, and I may value your opinion. You may correct your sentencing, sir. Go crazy. Take your time. Go nuts. I'll give you maybe 3, 4 sexes, maybe. And there's a variety of that. You do not look straight. I don't think you do. Nah, apparently I look straight enough for somebody to question me, so I look too straight. But I'm quite curious. Yep, a mistype. Definitely a mistype. I imagine that you are Arabic, yes? In some way Middle Eastern? Are you in some way Middle Eastern? That's my guess here. Is English not your first language? Gender is nothing more than a performance. Go on. Big on. I'm doing like 5 things at once right now. Proud of you. Keeping active. Love to see people that are active. Love to see some active participants in this world. Keep it up. Do 30 things at once if you could. I'm so sorry. What? Steven versus Spinell was a fun fight. What? I don't know who that is. I'm studying in Canada. You speak English remarkably well, by the way. I want to point that out. Your English is phenomenal. But if your opinion is only 2 genders, that's cool. That's great. If your opinion is only 2 genders, that's great. I mean, you may believe what you wish. You may believe what you wish. I believe what you're looking for is sexes more than genders, because you're looking for the word sex, right? Because you're arguing that there's 2 sexes, not 2 genders. Because your argument is male and female. I imagine that's the argument you'd want to go for, which would completely disinclude intersex people in totality, which is interesting. I guess that comes from a lack of world experience, I imagine, or just lack of studying, or just plain valid ignorance. That would be me. Just vapid ignorance overall. It may just be that. We'll search for an amen. I'm not gonna. Sorry, I don't know. Oh, Steven versus Spinell. Okay, sorry. I didn't know. I'm not a huge fan of Steven Universe besides the music, and even that is a tough stretch. I only like the certain cover, and this is why I separate the art from the artist when it comes to Steven Universe covers for sure. Because I don't think I like a single person that does Steven Universe covers as a person. I don't think I like any of them. I can't think of one. The Mummy. I think I'm gonna watch it tonight. Never heard of it. Is it gay to like women? A little bit. It's very feminine. You're that attracted to femininity? Sus. Everything is a spectrum. Truly, everything is a spectrum. Shout out autism. Let's see. Maybe more of that. Smelter for sure. I'll go for another smelter level. I'll take that. Double the yield. Give me that. Whatever that was. Beautiful work. Pickaxe power. Max leveled that for no reason. And I'll take that. Anything. Nothing for electrum bars. Just wasted a bunch of materials on that. Well, not even a waste. Just I don't have enough. Nice shirt, bro. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Keep it pushing. I want Brendan Fraser on my screen right now. Is that the Mummy one? Because I think I've seen that Mummy. I don't know the director of movies. That's the thing. If you ask me an album name or a director, I don't know it. I just would not know either or. What's up, game? Game and gang are the same thing right now, essentially, so it's okay. If it's the that's in bust, that's fair. I've just never understood memorizing an album name. I don't have it in me. I'd love to know albums by names, but that's not who I am as a person. Come on, E. Just E. Thank you. Gee Willikers. What up, yo Zora from Kingdom Hearts? The Brendan Fraser is always my goat. And there was a new one. I didn't know there was a new one. No one informed me of this information. I wish I knew. I wish I knew she wanted me. I wish there was 57 more seasons of Teletubbies. What was the last episode of Teletubbies? What game am I playing? This is called Rock Bottom. It's a game called Rock Bottom. Hey, what's going on, brother? It's one of the so many bisexual, pansexual awakenings. I think for my sister it was Shigo. Not quite sure. I feel like you should just be allowed to be attracted to whatever you feel like in this lifetime. But hey, who am I but a person? Shigo, the more you know, Shigo. The more you know, Shigo. I love her. I don't think she knows you exist, but I gotta respect that. Let's see. Boom. Let's see. Increases pulse distance. Tempered steel bars. What's going on, Jabber Slander? That's a funny name. Let's see. What do we got up here? We got that. I might just finish that out. That just seems smart. Definitely molten, because I'm not getting enough molten rock from these boys. And yeah, I keep forgetting to upgrade that guy. Let me go here to get some more molten stuff. Thank you. 600. 900. My bad. That's beautiful. 900. What we got going on here? Double jetpack. I'll take it. Your jetpack no longer drains stamina. That's lovely. Extra bounces. Just bouncing on it like crazy style. Let's see. More balls. More explosions. Well, this is just increasing more damage, which is always good. Chain lightning's fine. And that's pretty good. Alright, we can keep going. Boom. Boom. Wise words on Pan, but I often say bye because people get confused. Well, Pan is under the bi umbrella, right? I think that's really the statement there. Pan will be under the bi umbrella. I feel as though we've lost a lot of the plot when it comes to words and sentencing a lot of the time. I genuinely feel like we've lost so much plot when it comes to that because it's all just the same thing. Because at the end of the day, at what point does it become personal preference attached to sexuality, right? Because with bisexual people, I would imagine that you are attracted to either peen or coochie, right? That'd be my thought process, right? And it's one of the two. It's got to be one of the two. And so when you say pan, you're attracted to anything. Well, there's only one or two things down there. And if you get both, I imagine that's a bonus. There's one or two things. There's only would be one of two. When are you leaving Detroit? When I get enough money to leave Detroit. That's when. That's what it is. No chance. So that's where the pan comes in. Well, that would imply that bisexual people are not attracted to trans people, which seems disingenuous. That feels like pansexuality is gentrified bisexuality. That's what it feels like. When you say statements like that, it feels like that. That's what it feels like. So would bisexual people not be attracted to trans people? Is being bisexual immediately trans exclusionary? Feels strange to say that. It just feels very odd. I think I'm staying in Michigan. No. You felt way bigger than before. It just that feels very odd to say. I'm not quite sure. You playing. Also, what straight people who like. Also, what about straight people like trans people identifying as the opposite gender? There's also that. Do YouTube streams pay more than videos, or what's the best YouTube method? I don't know the best YouTube method, man. I'm not a YouTube content expert. I have no clue. I think streams pay pretty okay. I don't know. I just like streaming. Usually I rely on donations from streams for the most part. I don't really get paid that much to stream, to be quite honest with you. So. You've been YouTubing a minute now? I've been YouTubing for 2 years. That's not a long time. I don't know a lot. I'm not some prolific expert on YouTube. I don't know much. What works for me works for me. I only get paid like $3,000 a month. I get paid as much as a regular job for YouTube. That's how much I get paid. And I also don't maintain a lot of high viewership whenever I play a video game, so. Hello, what's going on? Like a McDonald's job? Basically, a McDonald's job in New York is what I get paid right now. I put a lot of hours in. The only difference is that I get a lot of fame and I have no privacy, so. I thought you were doing YouTube for much longer until you're just on different accounts. I technically been doing YouTube for about 10 years, technically. And I had a lot of accounts, but as a full-time job, I've been doing YouTube for 2 years. Is a more correct statement. I'm trying to figure out what's the best focus on putting on vids or just streaming lives. It depends on whatever you're doing. Whatever works for you. Don't focus on making money. Focus on creating. Worry about the money later. Make something that people want to watch, then worry about all that stuff. Make something people want to watch. That's the only thing you should be concerned with. Don't be concerned with anything else. You got bills? Perfect. Then if you got bills, everybody has bills. Welcome to the real world. Make something people want to watch. You can't be a content creator if you're worried about making money at the beginning. You're going to fail immediately. Anyone recognize you besides friends and family? My friends and family don't care about me or my content. Most people, every time I go outside, people recognize me. It's annoying as hell. I go outside and people are like, I saw your video. I'm scared to approach you. I think you're attractive. I'm like, I'm married. And they're like, oh, I'm sorry. I said, you better be. And I'll just leave. It's annoying. It's more so annoying than anything. Think the afro is the method behind this? We got you watching your content. That might be part of it. Like, it's cool. I forgot about the traffic light. Most people are neat. Most of my audience are very socially inept people. I'm aware of this. Most of my audience are people that are just scared to interact in real life and are very SJW-esque adjacent, is what I've discovered about my audience. It's very depressing to witness in real life. One of my audience members was like, "You're eating McDonald's? The IDF supports McDonald's. Sorry, McDonald's supports the IDF, and you shouldn't eat McDonald's." And I said, "Nigga, I'm hungry. I don't care." And they said, "You don't care that people are dying in Palestine?" I said, "If it means I can't eat a Big Mac, yes, I don't care. What's wrong with you? I stop welcome to the real world. Like, don't approach me in real life with all this nonsense. This is the outside world. Who cares? I don't care about the online spectrum. It was free. It was free. I don't care. If I get free food, I'm not gonna care where it comes from. Did you know 6 Chinese children died to make that? Probably. Thank you for your service. Thank you for your sacrifice. Nobody has been chill when approaching your life. There have been chill people, but those people are few and far between. I just don't care. Like, what are you on about? Welcome to exist in life. Like, be a person for like 6 seconds. Like, be an actual person instead of this caricature of a human being that wants to defend everything ever and want to call out every content creator for doing something slightly bad. Because I'm not a good person. Like, you will and so what did somebody say? Oh my god, somebody said, if your allyship can be lost, it wasn't worth it in the first place. I will become an enemy if you keep pissing me off, is what will happen. You want me as an enemy? I'll be an enemy specifically to that person, though, not to groups. Just to whoever the person is. I will specifically attack whatever the person is. That's what I'll do. It's agitating. It's just agitating. It's disgusting. I don't know. It's eating Chick-fil-A makes you a bad person. Eating McDonald's makes you a bad person. I don't know. It's food, man. I don't care where it came from. I don't care how the burger gets made. I don't care. I genuinely don't care. Like, it does not matter to me. If I get something for free, that's mine. That's Nintendo me. That's Nintendo Wii. That's free. Like, what are you arguing with me about? This worthless little fiasco, this Lupe of a fiasco that you've done nothing with your life with. Just garbage. Just absolutely garbage. It makes zero difference to me in this lifetime. Just dumb. It's just dumb. And it's so... It reminds me of... What's your favorite Taco Bell dish there else? Oh, man. Probably the... Chicken chalupa, probably chicken chalupa. Yeah, it's got to be chicken chalupa. But what's happening right now, and this is a very fun phenomenon. I've noticed this. Older gay people are going through what the black community went through, and it's my favorite thing to experience of all time, because a lot of older gay people are witnessing new people get into what they love and destroy it from the inside out, or what the idea of destroying it is to them, because so many new terms are being made and so many new things are being made up. For instance, I'll give you a perfect example. There's lesbians, and then there's progressive lesbians, right? So a lesbian is somebody that I imagine, and this is going to be very reductionist, very general reductionist. I'm going to say this right now. A lesbian is somebody that wants to be with coochie. That's my thought process, right? That's what a lesbian is. Same with a gay guy. Now, a progressive lesbian wants to be with a woman. They're two very different things. Anything that is considered a woman, anyone, any body, anything, a man that's a woman, anything that's a woman that's a woman, anything, a trans person that is a woman, anybody that's a woman, a non-binary person that identifies as a non-binary woman is a woman, right? So progressive lesbians will be with anything that is a woman, anything, anyone, anything, whatever you identify as, zim, whatever it is. Now, a lesbian, just a regular lesbian, wants to be with, I imagine, coochie. That's my thought process. That's my thought process. So there's a difference between that thing. And nobody wants to talk about this. I don't know why nobody wants to talk about this, because there are different kinds. There's different kinds of them. There's different kinds of lesbians, different kinds of gay men. Ask a white gay man, ask a white gay bottom if he will be with somebody that is not just like a man. Like just a stereotypical, like a gay man, a regular gay guy, right? And I hate to use the word regular because it's very reductionist. A gay guy, an ancient eldritch gay, wants to be with penis, right? Wants to be with phallic member, right? Progressive gays will be with anything that is considered a man, anyone that is considered a man, any variation of man. And that is a very important topic of conversation to have, because this is what the black community had to go through when it came to Vanilla Ice. They tried to gatekeep rap, and then we got a bunch of white rappers that came into it. It seems like a strange way to compare it, but it's the best way I can get people to understand. It's the only way I can really get people to understand. I'm not making a very good point with the entire confines of what I'm saying, but the point still stands that a lot of older gays hate newer progressive gays because they don't understand, which is just, they're going to dial with the times, obviously, because that's how progress works, but they are going to dial with the times, but that's just how it is right now. They don't understand, and they're confused by it, and they think it's bad, and it's not bad. It's not bad at all. They think it's bad. It's just strange. It's just really, really strange. Lipstick and Platinum Star Lesbians and Gold Star and Platinum Gays. Yeah, Gold Star Gays. This is what game is this? This is Rock Bottom. So yeah, it just feels strange. It's just a strange reality we live in when it's come down to this. At the end of the day, I know people want to have this mindset of we don't judge by genitals or something of that variety, but when it comes to dating, people are gonna do that. Like, you have to actually have that conversation that people are gonna date based on a lot of sexual preferences. That's how they're gonna date. That's just how they're gonna date. I don't know what to tell you. Like, you may have this fantasized idea of things when it comes to that, but that's the difference between sexuality and gender. That's a big difference between that. Let's think about it like this, right? Think about it like this. I'll explain it the best way I can, right? There are right now a lot of non-binary AFABs, coochie holders, right? People that are AFABs that have a partner that does not respect their gender, right? They have a partner that won't call them they, them, or something of that variety. And in front of friends, they'll say the gender, but in the private of their home, they won't do that. They won't do that. It's a very lot of cases like that, right? And would the non-binary person leave their partner because they don't respect the gender that they have? No, they're not going to do that. That's not what's going to happen, because they have a history with that person, or they think they can change that person, right? It's more complicated, because sexuality and gender are both two wildly different constructs in totality. For instance, I like what I like. Whether you're a man, woman, whether you're non-binary, it doesn't really matter to me. That includes trans. I hate that I have to say it includes trans people, but it does include trans people. It includes anybody that I enjoy and like. And people say, oh, so you're demisexual. No, I'm superficial. I'm very superficial when it comes to attractiveness. So you're attractive, I like you. Like, that's where I'm at. You also got to be entertaining and fun. But that's most people. That's why I get so upset when I hear demisexual, because it's like, I like people. I'm only provocatively and sexually attracted to somebody that I like on a mental and emotional level. That's like 90% of people. That's like people. That's how attraction works. You have to like the person to be stimulated down there. But then I discovered, and this is really cool, I discovered that that's not how everybody experiences attraction. And I think, oh, okay, then it's different for all people. And then still it'll be different, because they're sapiosexuals. I'm attracted to intelligence. Then you be attracted to somebody that's manipulative if you like somebody that has intelligence, because manipulative people are very intelligent for the most part. They are very smart with that. So you would be easily tricked, I imagine. It goes down into so many confines and differences. And I just want to understand, because I don't understand it all. I'm just giving my unwarranted opinion about everything. It's very different for every single person. And because it's different for every single person, we cannot have definitive definitions of every single standpoint. We can't have that. There's no definitive definition, because the definitions are ever changing. Just look at the Flintstone lyrics, having a gay old time. That was a Flintstone lyric. And gay means something wildly different than it did back in the Flintstone era. Now gay means, it just means different stuff. Things mean different things nowadays, and we have to accept that things mean different things, and the world changes in so many different ways. We can't control how the world's going to change or how it's going to flip on its head. That's how the life works. That's how the world works. That's just how things work. Like, you just got to accept that. You have to accept that. What about the traditional 1950s stereotype work dynamics, though? That is a nuclear family, and the nuclear family mentality is a perfect idealization of tribalistic instincts when it comes to men and women. I know I'm using a lot of big words, but I'm going to explain it in a very simple way to make myself not just use all these big ass words to sound smart. So it's just men make money, women stay at home. And then we have one daughter, one son. We continue legacy, and I can have the fantasy of having daughter, son, and it continues that way. But that was the perfect American mindset back when Americans actually made money. Right? That's what it is. That's what it is. And belief of God. And belief of God. You got to believe in God too. It's huge part of the nuclear family is the belief in God, religious backing, and things of that variety. I think labels are good for I say this all the time. I say this all the time, and I'll always say this. I will always say this. We messed up by trying to make all these micro labels outside of friend groups. We try to make everybody accept your micro labels, because not everyone is going to accept what you are. Your friends are going to accept you, but everybody on the internet is not going to accept you. That's just it. I'll phrase it better. When you make a micro label, such as the neopronoun or something of that variety, the internet will tell you apart for your micro label, because it's the entirety of the internet. Not everybody's going to like your micro label, and a bunch of people are going to give their unwarranted opinions about who you are. And just because it's loud doesn't mean it's correct at any capacity. So I think micro labels are good for friend groups and your communities. I think they're good for that. Knowing other people go by specific micro labels may help you in your own personal journey, but forcing and hyperimposing everybody on the internet to agree to that is not smart, because people are going to rage bait you and just get you pissed for the sake of getting you pissed, because that is a large part of the internet, because a lot of people have nothing better to do. And when someone has nothing better to do, they're going to try to get you as angry as possible. And a lot of people are very emotionally stunted. They don't have any power in their lives. So the only power they know and have is being angry on the internet. So all they know how to do is be pissed at everybody on the internet. And they're going to get mad at all these random people who have no precedent over their life. They don't know anything about their specific situation. They know nothing about how they operate. They just want to make somebody mad. That's it. All they want to do is piss somebody off. And congratulations, you fell into the ploy, you fell into the trap. Now you're pissed, and they're pissed, and we're all pissed together, and we're all just pissed and angry and mad. And it's so fun for the person that rage baited you. Haha, you got successfully rage baited, but it accomplished 0 things. You accomplished near net negative of accomplishments of something. You didn't do anything. All you did was get somebody mad and heated and raise your cortisol levels ever so slightly because that made you feel strong and powerful for 20 seconds in somebody you've never gonna meet's life. It's a worthless victory. It's a hollow victory in the standpoint of things. And people feel so happy with their hollow victories. They say, "Oh, I've done so good with my hollow victory. Look at you. You're so mad now. Haha. You're so angry. Oh, you're so big baby rage mad. You're pissed about this." And they won, and you are mad. And you are mad. You're pissed. You're fuming. You're punching the air. You're trying to find something bad about them. You're trying to say, "Oh, you do this. You're race. You're trans. You're this, that." And they don't care. They don't care. They're happy to be called all the horrible, nasty things because it's made you mad. Now you're pissed. And now they win. They've won. They've got 10 up on you. And you're just mad in your room alone, and they're happy in the room alone. And they're just going to lead the conversation. And they're going to get their friends to laugh at you because there's group chats where they just make fun of people for getting rage baited. Want to know how I know that? I have group chats where I make fun of people getting rage baited because I love rage baiting people on the internet. It's my favorite thing to do. I love pissing people off on the internet so much. It's my favorite thing of all time. I wish I could make people pissed all day, every day. And people say, "Well, isn't that lonely? Isn't that sad? Isn't that depressing?" It sure is. Not gonna stop me though. Not gonna stop me. Learning that people don't care about you and how you feel is such an important lesson on the internet. Learning that people just don't care. What a lovely lesson it is. What a lovely lesson. It's just good to believe that. Just knowing that no one cares. And I think they can't control, and that's just sad. 100%. Like right now, I am angry at the temperature right now. Temperature's pissing me off. What can I do about the temperature? Nothing? That's what I thought. I can't do anything about the temperature right now. I just had to accept that it's ridiculously muggy outside and it sucks. And I don't have central air. Evaded this GDN recently. I sure did. I sure did. That was fun. That was really fun. People were like, "Yeah, but you didn't mean to bait him. You just went back on your words. You didn't." No, I did. It was fun. It doesn't matter to me. This ain't nothing to me, man. It genuinely, everything I do is for my own self-satisfaction in the greater scheme of things. It means nothing to me. I did not mean to rage bait. No. You didn't rage bait. It's okay. When experienced people I met on the internet tend to be much kinder than people I met IRL. Yeah, you are lucky, dude. More people I meet IRL are much more kinder than people on the internet, at least in my experience. That's just me, though. That's just me. That's just me. I wouldn't take my personal anecdotal experience as the definitive end-all be-all of anything, because it is by nature anecdotal. It doesn't mean anything. All right, new level. Doesn't mean much. Yeah, little buddy's going down. Oh, I'm underwater. Oh, okay. I see. Oh, there's air bubbles. Oh, that's pretty cool. I like that. This is actually much better for exploring when you think about it. This is actually pretty sick. I like this. Nothing to you. I really ain't afraid of nothing. Let's see. Where's the other one at? I'm gonna get this new axe. Would you say you're a masturbator? Every day I'm a masturbator, you know what I mean? That's just my life. Where is... I really ain't afraid of nothing. Let's see, down here? It's right here. There it goes. Hey, yo. We have a strange pseudo-Puritan culture when it comes to Republicanism. It's very odd. It's the strange Puritanism that goes on with Republicans always baffles me in such an abstract way. I've never understood why so many Republicans are so Puritan when they are so depraved by the very confines of their nature. I feel as though the slut-shaming and hate of the love that's expressed through the LGBTQ is so damaging. So damaging when it comes to that, because if you're not able to explore the deeper parts of your mind and what you really want to become and what you really want, you end up hating and repressing yourself. And if you hate yourself, you try to destroy what you are by destroying those around you. And that is not healthy at all. It's just not healthy. It's crazy. How was the race to Japan? What race are you? What race are you? You guys have a dope convo? I don't really like Destiny, but I guess I'm not really a fan of Destiny, to be quite honest with you. I'm genuinely not a fan of Destiny. Just not a fan of them. Give me that. Thank you. That's kind of it. Love the rosy palms. They do tell on themselves without realizing it, but that's neither here nor there. On the end of the day, neither here nor there. Destiny has grown old to you. How old is he? I have no idea how old he is. Unless we're just talking about in general, he's grown old as a content creator. I really ain't afraid of nothing. Abyssal pickaxe, love to see it. Let's see. Thank you. And we'll see what I can make now. The monsters we make. The monsters we make. Is it this one? It is this one. So you could get critical. Increase mining damage. Ball force. Oh. I didn't know I didn't get that. Launches an additional ball per proc. Oh yeah, that's clean. Static charge. More procs. Ah. Don't want that. That's good. And I think that's all I can get right now, right? Thank you for following. I appreciate that. I'm taking an extra hit at 420 for Lady G. Who's Lady G? Can we celebrate Lindsey Graham's passing? I suppose so. I don't really. I feel as though it's just a worthless endeavor to do as it does. It just seems goofy. Oh, it's the whole thing. It reforges the entire thing. I see. Well, I guess that's fair. That's fine. I really ain't afraid of nothing. Destiny just got boring. I think we're talking about the streamer, but I appreciate that. There's a streamer called Destiny more so than the actual game. I respect Destiny. It's going on for a long time. It has a dedicated community. I have genuinely nothing bad to say about Destiny. There are certain games that I know are fundamentally good, but I know I don't like them. For instance, Slay the Spire. I know Slay the Spire is a good game. You don't have to prove to me Slay the Spire is a good game. I just don't like it. That's it. Same with Animal Crossing. Just don't like Animal Crossing that much. I want to get into Stardew Valley, though. I really want to get into Stardew Valley. That'd be fun. Anything that I'm excited for? Environmental collapse. Pretty excited for that. That's going to be so dope when the environment just collapses in on itself. Pretty hype about that. That's going to be a cool thing that happens to the entirety of the world. So, I got my fingers crossed about that one. Just watching the decimation of the entirety of our civilization through means that we could have prevented. That's just, that just gets me excited. That just really, that rivets me. Just really excited for that. But outside of that, not really, you know? Nothing as exciting as watching the slow decay of our society come to collapse because of things we could have prevented because nobody wanted to listen to people that were trained professionals. You know, that's just one of the many things that I'm just super excited about. Got any best way you think will go extinct first? Man, that's a tough thing. Place any plenty poly market bets. I don't understand how betting works. To be quite honest with you. I'm not a gambler by nature. I don't like operating with money I don't have or by things I don't do. That's why I don't like the casino that much. Not a fan of the big casino. Not a fan of it. Casino is built for idiots for sure, though. Definitely built for idiots. Which bar is this? Is this the one I don't have? No. Let me see. Which one is this? Is that it is the one I don't have. I see. It's the one I'm using right now to upgrade everything. Me mean nothing to you. Really ain't afraid of nothing. Let's see. Could get this twice, right? I could. Yep, I did. I did. That is exactly what I did. I got that twice, and I did get that twice. Water pulse. Get more chain lightning. That's max level. That's max. That's good. Perfect. Anything else? Nope. Okay. What else can I get? Anything over here? Not at all. Not at all. Now I'll go to a smaller level and see how fast I can rush through everything. Where's she at? Melatonin? Yo. Name of the game? This is called... How much am I getting for this? This is called... Rock Bottom. Just Rock Bottom. I'm getting nothing from being here. Yeah, this is worthless being here. Worthless. No problem. Worthless being there. I think I go to Molten area. I go here. Maybe this will be better. Yo, what's up, Silverclaw? Miss you too, best buddy. Much more. Yep, this is significantly more. Alright. I'll rush through here a little bit. I'll do a few runs of this. Maybe get to 7 million. 7 million should be fine. I can't stay, but thanks for being an ally, MB. You're an MB. Okay, sorry. I saw that and I was like, is that like a end of a letter? Is that... I was confused for one moment. I don't think I should be thanked for being an ally, to be quite honest with you. I feel as though... If me being thanked for being an ally is the same as me being thanked for being a good man, there are technically no good men to me. They don't exist. So I feel no gratification in getting thanked for being an ally. It's something that it feels human to do. I should not be thanked for being a human. It feels, you know what I mean? His mind has played that isn't slop. This is really fun. Can you tell us what your W lawn mowing strategy is? I don't mow lawns anymore. I would start at the lowest point and then work my way up. If the lawn is too big, I would say just start getting some clippers. There's no good men, period, ever. There's never gonna, especially me. Especially me. I'm not counted as a good man. So there's no good men ever. There are no good men. There are men. There are men. But there are no good men. You know what I mean? It's hard to describe what I mean when I say that there's no good men. But there are no. You still do work on having opinions that seem to be the base level, but as a queer, you are a W ally. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I feel as though... I'm bisexual, so wouldn't that just make me a part of the community as well? I'm bi. I feel like that would just make me a part of the community. I guess intrinsically, if you are a part of the community, that would make you an ally. Do you want to be called a good ally or a good man? Neither. I'm neither. I am neither. You didn't even know? Most people don't know that I'm bisexual, which is fair, I suppose. You know, it's not like you can just look at me and say he's definitely bisexual. Can't really. There's no indicators there. Why do you say there's no good men? I'll give you an example. I'll give you an example. When you look at a woman with big breasts, what is your first thought? What's your first thought? Right? Is it, oh, she has amazing breasts? Or do you think of something disrespectful in your mind? I'll give you one better. I have not met a single man that does not act like a man. That is my complaint. I have not met a single man that does not act like a man. All men I know act like men. Every man that I can get any man to act like a man because I know how they think. There are some stereotypes of bisexuality, perhaps so. But I know men, and men act like men 100% of the time. The best man is an average woman. I agree to that statement. I agree to that statement. I have heard that before. Men will always fall short of the expectations of being good because they want to be good too bad. Men want rewards for being good. Thus, that makes them bad to me. If you want a reward for being good, you're not good. You're the first mouse attitude that agrees. I agree. I am an average man. And that sucks. For a lot of people. No matter how good I am, no matter how great I am, I'm still just a man at the end of the day. Okay, this is all about how you interpret it, what you choose to do with it. I don't know who the hell DBT is. I don't know who DBT is. If you're talking about the fact that all things are subjective, that is a very base moralistic concept. That's like beginner level philosophy. Welcome to eighth. What's that? 10th grade philosophy. Welcome to sophomore philosophy. That all things can be interpreted as good or bad. Welcome to 10th grade philosophy. Huzzah. That's actively that all things can be interpreted as good or bad, which is intrinsically true. That's just a true statement. Cursed to be eternally not good. If you strive to be good, just be human. Men don't view women as people, they view them as women, which always upset. Like the therapy? I see. I don't know what DBT is. I don't know what that is. I have no idea what that is. Until men can view women as people, I will not respect what they have to say. Men have to be able to view women as people. Then I will respect the statements. With men that much, that's fair. That's okay. I interact with men more often than most people. I know how men think. The first thing needs treatment. That's fair. It's a depressing thing when you know. Like, think. I'll give you an example, right? I'll give you an example. Oh, hold on. Sorry about that. I'll give you a fun example. The reason I say there's no good men is because think of your best male best friend, right? Think of that guy, right? He wants to sleep with you more often than not. There's like a 90% chance he wants to sleep. If he doesn't, that's great. That's amazing. I'm very happy for you that you have one of the men that don't want to sleep with you. But he's an exception and not the rule. It's depressing that you have to preface that by in that fear. There's a fear that lives with women where they have that male best friend and they're thinking, I hope he's not secretly in love with me because I'm being nice to him. Because being nice to a man will make them fall in love with you. And then men will say the same statement over and over again. Oh, I can't fall in love with my friends because I've learned them and I've actually fallen in love with them. That's not the point. It's the fact that would you fall in love with your guy friends? Is the question. Women want to be viewed as people more than anything, and you view women as potential mates more than you view them as people, and that is the issue. That is where the issue lies in. The issue with a lot of men is that they don't view women as actual, they don't give them personhood outside of their utility to themselves. That's the biggest issue I have with it. And I hate when people say, oh man, what about you? Yeah, I'm a regular man. I'm not a good person for the most part. I'm not trying to be a good person. I'm telling you how men think. If you want to hear this from somebody that is speaking from a higher than holier than thou plateau, then do that. I'm not speaking from a holier than thou plateau. I'm speaking from genuine experience of me speaking to men and me being a man myself. That's just how men think and how they operate. It's a disgusting, trite, difficult to understand, primitive ass mindset where men don't understand how to be people. Let me explain this better. Let's take, for example, a man that gets perhaps 700 likes on Tinder. Does he A, choose one person to value his time with, or does he go through all 700 likes and think he can be with all 700 of the women because he thinks he has the illusion of infinity when it comes to all the women in his inbox? He thinks he can get with all of them and have all of them. He keeps them always open as prospects in the background. And people always say, well, women do the same thing. More often than not, no. But it is just bad people at the end of the day. It is just bad people that are just using this as a thing. And people, there's always going to be somebody that says, it's not bad men or bad women. It's bad people. Cool. You have your opinion, I have mine. You can rot, I guess. I don't care. It's really your subjective experience against mine. I don't care. It's your choice. It's your life. It's your prerogative, I guess. That's just people, though. I don't like genders and stuff. It gets in the way of living life the most. Gender helps people actually have tribalism. That's what it is. It's supposed to be more efficient than basic CBT. I think more people who own interpretations there. Hear me out, though. The entire American history has never been a female president, and I feel like that says something about women. And In the entire history of American, that's because we live in a patriarchy, dude. That's because men control everything. What do you mean? That's because men control everything. What are you on about? America would rather elect a horrifying, evil, disgusting, vitriolic man that would destroy the entirety of our livelihoods than a black woman. What are you on about? And she was on a crowd. People try to get me. I want only my partner. I'm proud of you. That's amazing. That's good. That's good. That's good. I'm very happy that you only one partner. Kudos to you, my friend. Very, very, very happy for you. I'm happy that you're faithful in your monogamous relationship. You have achieved the bare minimum. Congratulations. Congratulations. You have achieved the ground floor. I'm so proud of you. To be quite honest, it doesn't mean much to be faithful to your partner because you're supposed to be faithful to your partner. I feel I don't give people pats on the back for doing what they're supposed to do. I'm not gonna do that. You know what I mean? It just seems strange. Are you gonna react to Emperor Trump's speech tonight? He has a speech tonight? I didn't even know he has a speech tonight. But like, we have Obama, the first black president, and we have sent women to the moon, but there's never been a single female president. Yeah, that says about the patriarchy. Bare minimum is a lot to ask. Is it? Disgusting. That's disgusting. That is disgusting. If the bare minimum is a lot to ask, then that's just revolting to me. That's a revolting mindset. It's nasty. It just seems gross to have that. Listen, I will never congratulate anybody for doing the bare minimum ever. I'm not going to do that. Whether you say I did something good, or that's like me going to a restaurant and tipping somebody. That's just me doing what I'm supposed to do, I suppose. Don't congratulate me for doing the bare minimum. Wow, you actually listen to women? Don't congratulate me for doing that. Just acknowledge that I view you as a human. Don't make me feel like a different kind of man, because I'm still a man. I'm still a man. Don't ever question that. I'm still a man. I'm still just as wild and wicked and vitriolic and nasty. I still am a man. Like, don't let my ability to view as a person confuse you in any capacity, because at the end of the day, you know what I am. Like, don't get this confused. Don't get this messed up, because it's so men love getting rewarded for acknowledging that they can piss standing up. If the best way I can describe it, they love saying, "Oh well, I think women comedians are hilarious." Cool. Great for you. Yeah. I think they're really funny. Great. I actually listen to feminist podcasts. I don't care to. Why? You don't like women? I love women, but I'm not going to listen to things I don't want to listen to. You got to understand that congratulating a man on doing the bare minimum is coddling them in a way that is so nasty and disgusting and vitriolic. I will never do that, because it doesn't accomplish anything. What do you accomplish by telling a man that, wow, you acknowledged a woman as a person? What do you get from that? You've done what every human's supposed to do? You have achieved the bare minimum of human interaction? Getting congratulated for the bare minimum is such a pity play. It agitates me to no end. It pisses me off. It just does. It just does. It doesn't do anything for me. Not that he was a good man, so I get yelled at for telling a man in my life that he was a good man, so let's stop that right quick. That's what you gotta do. That's what you gotta do. The fake sisterhood of women always baffles me, though. I love the fake sisterhood of women. Oh my god, it is my favorite thing of all time. Fake sisterhood of women. You know what's crazy? Oh my god, I gotta tell you some fun stuff. Who's ready for some fun stuff, right? So, this is cool, right? I hang out with mostly bigger women, mostly women that are, high calorie humans is usually who I hang out with. And the reason I hang out with a bunch of high calorie humans is because more often than not, their skinny friends don't hit them up for anything. And so they're always free. They're always free to do stuff, and it's always cool. So when I'm hanging out with these big girls, they're like, man, I like how you don't view me as an object of your lust and desires. And I said, I don't know about that. I was just like, you do? I was like, yeah, I just view you as a person too, you know? I view everybody, because I'm bisexual, so everybody is on the market realistically. That's how it works and operates. Everybody is free game to me. But I just don't like people at the end of the day because I'm asexual and I kind of just don't vibe with people at the most part. But it's really fun to hear that they'll post a picture and all these girls will say, you look so pretty, girl. Wow, so brave of you to post this picture. What a disrespectful thing to comment. So brave of you to post this picture to a big girl. That is insane. That is so backhanded and messed up. But nobody wants to talk about this. Nobody wants to say, oh yeah, there's this fake sisterhood of, because there are people that are ugly. It's okay to be ugly. It's fine. Someone's going to find them attractive. You can find people ugly. But I think people are scared to call people ugly because people are scared to just state their preferences about what ugly is. To a lot of people, I am demonstrably ugly. I'm just a disgusting person, whether it be personality-wise or whether it be just my appearance base-wise. I'm 5'5". I'm not the best looker for the most part. People think I look ugly, and that's okay with me. I'm married. It doesn't matter to me what your opinion is. Only opinion that matters is if I stay in this relationship or not with my wife. That's pretty much all I care about. But hearing this fake sisterhood that goes on through the confines of all this femininity is so fun and interesting to witness, because it will be out of nowhere that they'll state, you know, I think you just look so beautiful and lovely. I'll give you an example. Best example I could possibly give you, right? Have you ever heard somebody say, do you think I look fat? And then another girl says, no, you look beautiful. Have you ever heard that? Right? Have you ever heard that? That is what I'm talking about. That is the exact thing I'm talking about when I'm talking about that entire thing. It's that mindset of I have to coddle the person because I would feel bad if I said this about myself, so I don't want them to feel bad about what I actually think. Because when you say a statement like that, you're saying what you actually think. You're already stating what you actually think. That's what the entirety of it is. It's strange to do that. It is odd to do that. It's just strange. It's just strange. It's true. If you think someone's ugly, the only reason you would ever call somebody ugly, at least in my opinion, is if you're roasting somebody with your friends, right? You're roasting somebody with your friends, which a lot of people do, right? Or outside of roasting somebody with your friends, you would be rejecting somebody that is trying to hit on you, right? You would be rejecting somebody that's trying to hit on you or roasting somebody with your friends. Those are the only two instances in which I would see you doing that, because any other instance doesn't make the most sense to me. It just doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me to do it in either that variety, right? Because let's be real, right? I'm pretty sure in your friend groups, in your group chats, in your personal lives, you would call somebody ugly. You're not immune to talking mess about somebody. You talk shit about people. That's realistic. That's the reality of it. I'm not saying it's impossible to do. You can talk shit. You're allowed to. Freedom of speech, dude. You're allowed to talk shit. That's what it is. The fake stereotype has got to be carefully treated by the patriarchy and realize they couldn't police, so they got them police themselves. They hate themselves. It's internalized misogyny. It is deeply internalized misogyny from a bunch of women that are. You ever hear a statement like, "Oh, you're so ugly, I hate you." Oh, you know, I love you. It's just you're so cute. You're so cute. You're so pretty. I hope you die. Like that. You know what I mean? You're allowed to talk shit about people. You're allowed to. You're allowed. I give you the permission. Is this even live? Yes, Smitty Walk. I'm live right now. We're having a conversation. I'm reading your comments, Smitty. Why would it be? Oh, because you know what? I popped off too fast. There are people that pre-record lives. There are. No, you're right. You're right. There are people that pre-record lives. That is the whole thing. How did they do that? I guess they just play a pre-recorded live in order to get the free live views. Little smart to do that. Really smart to do that. That is interesting. But I do want to tell you this, Smitty. I don't think I would do that yet. I'm not saying I'm immune to doing that. I don't think I'd do that yet. I need a bigger platform. I need more people to watch me for me to consider doing that. So yeah, about fictional characters. I feel like people talk mess about celebrities or their friends or something of that variety. People talk behind people's backs, and that's just so normal. It's so normal to do it. You're allowed to do that. It's normal to do that. There are people you trust more than other people. I talk mess about a lot of people, and I tell them right to their face. If I've ever said a negative comment about somebody, I usually call them and tell them about that. The 27/7s, the 24/7/7s are an infinite money glitch for real. They are. They are. Oh my god, they are, dude. They are. Don't fall for the pre-recorded slop. I might one day. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna tell you I'm holier than thou. If I need money, I might do that. That seems like a very smart idea for money. I'm just like I'm being realistic with you. Just a smart idea for money. Like, is that not a smart idea for money? Can you deny with your whole chest that that's not a smart idea for money? Can you say that confidently? Can you? It's just a smart idea for money. That's just smart. Like, you may hate it, but it would be smart to make money. I just feel like it would make wild dollary dues. It just would. Objectively speaking, of course, it just would. And if that makes you view me less as a content creator, then to that I say, eh? Ah, shit. It's really just eh at the end of the day. That's how I feel about it for the most part. Eh. Cause I'm not better than the worst person you know, I imagine. I don't think I'm better than the worst person you know. You know what I mean? That's probably where I'm at, dude. Right, David? You're not wrong, but also if you are like 50 people, you can have a bazillion lives. That's insane. There was a dude who actually did the pre-record live thing to cover Ally for his murder's girlfriend. Yeah, there is. If you're chat on cash, we're still getting content, I guess. Yeah, I mean, you would still get content regardless. You guys are gonna get, I think at minimum, 2 videos a day. I'm pretty sure I can squeak out the 2 videos. I mean, that's not anything crazy. Pretty sure I can do that. You guys are gonna get these 2 videos come hell or high water for sure, you know? Come hell or high water, these 2 videos are coming. As relatively more people have more relationship, do you think AI will start to influence gender or sexuality? 100% yes. Yes, it will. You are, that is exactly what will happen. That is 100% definitively what will happen. And mark my words right now. It won't be progressives trying to sleep with AI robots. It will be Republicans. Mark my words on that. It will be Republicans trying to sleep with AI. It will be that was people who would be trying to sleep with AI, or at least artificial intelligence. It will not be who you think. I vehemently promise you that you will witness something that you never thought was humanly possible. That I promise you that. I promise you that. What are your thoughts on people who date AI? They have depraved senses of loneliness and are very egotistical, because if you speak to AI and fall in love with AI, you are falling in love with yourself. All you are doing, it's Narcissus. It's the tale of Narcissus. You are falling in love with yourself and you are drowning. I consider you a very lonely individual if you think the companionship of AI is better than the companionship of humans. But that just means that you are inept as a person. It just means that you... And this is going to sound so messed up. We don't have a natural selection course in any capacity, so we allow every single human, regardless of how insane and depraved they are, to continue their legacy and their genealogy, because we've gotten really... This is going to sound really Republican of me to say. We've gotten really progressive when it comes to not weeding people out by natural selection, because we've created a very coddled society. We are destroying things a lot. It's disgusting. I don't think half the population needs to go, because I'm a weak person and I was made weak in totality. Like, I couldn't do factory work. I don't have any skills. But by virtue of me having the job I have right now, it proves the weakness of society. My job is to talk. I want you to really think about my job. My job is to talk. Literally, my job is to talk. That's what I get paid for, to have conversations. That is an easy job. That's a really simple job when you really think about it. And because it's such a simple and easy and near brain dead job, I'm pretty good at my brain dead job, don't you think? I'm really good at my brain dead job. But at the end of the day, it's still a job where I'm paid to literally just speak. We're very weak as a society and as a people. We are. And that's because there's nothing endangering us. We spec so hard into intelligence that eventually we won't even need muscle. Thank you. Really fit. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm just good at talking. We've gotten so ingrained in convenience culture so deeply. We've done nothing. I'm max level. Nice. We've done nothing. We're accomplishing nothing by being the facsimile. The weak flesh entrapment. No, I'm never not gonna remind you of your weak flesh. The flesh is weak. The flesh is weak. We are stuck in the weakness of the flesh. I'm really not afraid of nothing. Sorry for the shot check. No, I was watching Bread Birdie for like 5 minutes and I thought, what a horrible person. But I get I'm pretty sure I would sell every single one of my family so the price is right. I think it's because people were like, when I was like 13 or like 11 or something, I watched my brother die and people were like, you should have called the cops. Dude, I was a child. I didn't know what to do. I just did what I knew what I could do. That's it. I didn't know what to do. People were like, you're a horrible person. 100% I am. When I was a kid, I was bad. Most kids are garbage, to be quite honest with you. But if you think people can grow, then that's what it is. Those stream moments into a video? I don't know, maybe. Usually what I do is, I feel like streamers are radio DJs, but for videos. That's a fair thing to say. I feel whenever I do this, I try to chop it up and put it on my gaming channel. Most of the stuff are going to my gaming channels. Poor comparing, I suppose, but value is subjective. Probably, maybe. I'm not sure. Maybe. Being a deeply disabled person. That's fair. That's fair. I guess that depends on compassion too. We have the ability to be weak though. We have the strength to be weak. And that's a very powerful thing to have, the strength to be weak. I think most people don't understand the strength to be a weakling. Because people don't want the strength to be weak. They want the strength to be evil. I think truly strong people have the freedom to be as weak as humanly possible. And I think that's a strength within itself. The freedom to be wildly weak. I'd like the freedom at all times to be as weak and as vulnerable as humanly possible. That's a strength in itself, and I appreciate that. I love being weak. It feels very good to be weak. And I hope that never changes for me. My freedom of being as weak as humanly possible. It feels fun. What is the strength to be weak? I'll explain it the best way I can. Right? So right now, a lot of people are wildly weak. We have a very weak society. And I think that's a good thing. I think it's good that we have the freedom to be as weak as humanly possible. Because what it means to be weak to me is not have the strength of character to get past a lot of tasks. But we have the freedom of convenience. Think about this, right? You don't clean your room. Not really going to affect you. You don't want to get up and get food. Not really going to affect you. You can have food instantly teleported to you. You have the freedom to be as weak as humanly possible. My job is to make content. That is my entire job. I do nothing else besides make content, right? I have the freedom to speak. My job is speaking. I can be a speaker. Newscasters are physically weak. They use words to manipulate the masses. That is a weakness to me. I do that very same thing. That is a weakness. The ability to influence in that capacity, to convince the strong to do your bidding, that's like the plot of ReZero, dude. It is just politicians using their power and influence to make things that they can't do through physical might alone and using others through physical might. That's why armies were formed. That's why leaders were created. That's why coalitions were made. That's why unions were crafted. That's why AI is so popular right now. We have the freedom and ability and power to be as weak as humanly possible. And I think it takes a certain amount of strength in a civilization to be as weak as humanly possible and still proceed as a civilization. I don't think humans are going to be destroyed by any stretch of the word. I think we'll lock in when we need to lock in, but we will cause irreparable damage that will make life difficult for us. That's how humans are, and that's how we operate. We have the strength and freedom to be as weak as humanly possible, because a lot of people want strength to harm and destroy, but we have the strength to be kind. Kindness is often viewed as a deep weakness in most societies and people because we coddle the weak. We help out those who are less fortunate. That is a weakness to a lot of people. I love the strength to be as weak as humanly possible. It makes me feel good. That's what I mean. I really ain't afraid of nothing. The Omasiah condones also is called abominable intelligence and heresy. I don't know who Omasiah is. Seeing weakness in general, too many people are trying to sow cruelty as strength. That is what it is. That's what I'm talking about. But in the very stereotypical base definitions, that's what I mean. I really ain't afraid of nothing. But I guess that's fair though, you know? Most people hate weakness. Most people see weakness as a fault of humanity. And I guess that's fair. Maybe it is a fault of humanity. Who knows? Maybe it's the worst thing ever. Maybe it's something that I thoroughly enjoy though. Maybe it's something I just respect as a human society. I respect it because I love my freedom of being able to be as weak as humanly possible. I don't want to trade my weakness for anything. I would never trade my weakness for anything. I love it. Detroit Become Human? I love Detroit Become Human. I think I beat that like 30 times. Great game. I got all endings, dude. Lovely game. My first playthrough, I accidentally took out one of the main characters in totality, so I didn't know she actually had a story. I didn't move when they told me not to move. Didn't realize I could just move. Love it. Love it. Love it. Humanity's greatest strength is our ability to be smart. It's our brain. It's our resilience. The entire human clan is this resilience, is what I think. Got free will? One of these days, maybe. I really ain't afraid of nothing. I'm moving. I'd argue being able to talk is one of the most important strengths people have. True, communication is a very, 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 very powerful skill. Gotta get this void. I might as well get the void axe. That's me. How to cook food because we have big brains. True, true, true. As soon as we discover how to cook, we got snobby. As soon as Gordon Ramsay was allowed to exist, we messed up. As soon as we invented Michelin stars, that's when things really, really faltered. Get up here. Right there. Oh, yeah, it's on. Let's see. Can I reach the last one? Maybe. Yeah, I can reach the last one. Hold on. Be very strategic with this. Hold on. I can reach this one. Yep. Let's go. Let's go. Are you vegan? No, I'd never be vegan, dude. I love meat too much. And also, being vegan, vegans are probably suffering right now considering all the produce that got affected. Just destroying us. Hey, yo. That doesn't work on me, dude. I'm bisexual. I've sucked dick before. It doesn't really affect me in any capacity. Hey, yo, you can't say anything. It doesn't really affect me when I'm, like, it doesn't affect me. Like, it doesn't. Hey, your power, your words have no power here. There's the here. They were really fun. Rest in peace. Let's see. The damage no homo has done to the gay community has to be examined under a telescope for sure. Now chickens and sturgeon? I suppose we do. Ah, I forgot to get their axe. You may be a double dipper. And emus, I think emus are dinosaurs. All birds technically are dinosaurs, I believe, right? I believe it's all birds. I really ain't afraid of nothing. Yeah, all modern birds are dinosaurs, yeah. Emus have no aura. Have you ever seen an ostrich up close? You see an ostrich up close, you tell me that thing has no aura. Fix Mojang Bedrock. I've been saying that a lot recently. I don't know what that means. I don't like Minecraft, so I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's Minecraft related. I know Mojang is the thing or something. I'm not sure. Emus beat Australia. I like that story because it was really just two guys with machine guns. The TikTok born alpha gal syndrome is pretty. I don't know what that is. You're just saying a bunch of words. I've never heard any of those words in a sentence in my life. I feel as though I'm a bad commentary channel because all these words just sound. I feel like if I made up words like that all day, that'd be good. Birds that are closely in dinos, they have linear survival. And yes, Vulcano. I really ain't afraid of nothing. Wasn't there an animal war in Hawaii? Was there? I don't know. I gotta ask Dwayne The Rock Johnson about that one. I'm not quite sure. Nothing to you. I'm afraid of nothing. Oh, I heard Moana flopped or something. I forgot the live action Moana release and it flopped like crazy. They gotta stop making these live action movies, dude. These live action Disney movies are just detrimental to the brand, man. They're really not doing much for anybody. They don't invoke whimsy at all. Just doing nothing. It's just pointless to do them. I don't understand them at all. I wish I could understand the purpose of their existence, but as far as I'm concerned, they're wildly a cash grab, but nobody cares about the cash grab is what I'm grasping. How are you gonna be a cash grab, but nobody cares about it? They make them too early? They do. Well, actually, not even too early. They're like, nobody cares. Like, kids already seen the thing. So who's the target audience for this? Is it adults? Can't possibly be adults. That would make no sense. Allows you to understand the core and begin the final offering? What the hell is that? I really ain't afraid of nothing. Cosmic Chunk. You know what? Might as well. The target audience was the shareholders? That seems goofy because it's actively harming the shareholders, right? I feel like it would just be harming the shareholders. Let's see. We over here? I really ain't afraid of nothing. Nothing to you. Really ain't. Hey, I appreciate that. The most important lesson I learned with content creation is, I think, not to trust the audience at all. It's just not smart, right? I live and die by this. Never trust the audience when it comes to making content or videos, because the audience doesn't know what they want until it's right in front of their face. They don't know what they want to watch. That's why the algorithm exists. People don't know what they enjoy, so they're just actively just trying their best to figure out what they enjoy over and over again. They don't know what they want. People don't know what they want to consume. So you have to present them something that they wish to consume, and then they'll know that they want to consume it. You have to be, and it's hard to say that, you got to be a little bit of an innovator or a manipulator. Innovator and manipulator. Those are the two best job professions you could possibly have in this lifetime. Because you're either an innovator or a manipulator, and more often than not, you'd be better off being a manipulator. You'd just be better off being that, because you're not going to gain anything by copying or trying to listen to the audience, and they're going to say, well, I like this. You want to know how I know I can't trust the audience? The Proud Family new show, the new Proud Family show, has horrible ratings. Everybody was saying, oh man, I would love if the Proud Family had a new show. I'd watch the mess out of that. No, you wouldn't. You would not watch the mess out of a new Proud Family show. I know you wouldn't, because you have not watched the mess out of a new Proud Family show. You just think you want to watch a new Proud Family show. You don't understand what you want. Don't give the audience that any of that variety. It's crazy. Huh? The Proud Family? You like it? Got to leave a follow for later. Hey, appreciate that. Welcome to N from Bert. Yeah, Blue Dagger footnote. Hi. Yeah, they shouldn't trust the audience. They should trust me. They should trust me instead. Me. They should trust me. Hi, Saros' lover. That's my wife. But yes, I do agree. Lover is a app title. I'm really not afraid of nothing. Take my heart, please don't break it in two. I probably didn't mean nothing to you. What's the game name? This is called Rock Bottom. Hello, Mrs. TV. You're Mrs. TV, baby. How do you feel about that? Baby? You're Mrs. TV. How does that make you feel? Why am I not Mr. Giseo? That's a good question. Maybe because people don't know how to pronounce your name. And also, this is my channel. I'm Mr. Candy. Is that what I would be? Mr. Satang? Mr. I want. Mr. Give Me Please? That's insane. Nothing to you. I really ain't afraid of nothing. Hold up a second. Almost says album while watching your stream. Appreciate that. Thanks for tuning in. We've got a really big show for you tonight. Thanks for tuning in. 9, 11. Yay! Nothing to you. I really ain't afraid of nothing. I like Twinks. That's a statement for sure. Who doesn't? A lot of people don't. Let's see. Fall to the end of time. Fall to the end of time. Nothing to you. I really ain't afraid of nothing. Give me the rock bottom. Give me the rock bottom. What if you did an AI debate stream? What does that mean? Where I debated AI? I would just manipulate the AI to make me correct. Are you saying about people? At last, a voice I can understand. The core hungers for refined alloy. Bring me 500 each bar. Give me 500 of each bar. 500 of each bar? Oh, I see. Gotcha. Understood. I would do just that, buddy. I should probably turn that off. Let me get the fur. Let me just go to iron and get that. I think it's iron, right? I don't know. Wait, Twinks have a pride flag? I don't know. I don't know. I don't follow Twink lore like that. I don't know. Do Twinks have a pride flag? Maybe. I wouldn't know. Probably something nothing to you. Really ain't. What do I think of Stream University? I think it's good for the people that go. I think it's a good idea. I think it's fine. I have no issue with Stream University. Hopefully 1 year I can go, I guess. I think it's an amazing opportunity. I think, this is important. DreamCon is what people think Streaming University is. Is the best way I can describe it. DreamCon is what people think Stream University is. That is, if you want to get people to go to and network and meet people that are famous, go to DreamCon. Because casually, I was just meeting famous people at DreamCon. And they knew me because I was on TikTok. That is probably the smartest thing to do. The sound design in this game is really good. Ain't afraid of nothing. Take my heart, please don't break it in two. I promise it's all to me, nothing to you. When I get in a room, I really ain't afraid of nothing. You know, remind me of Lego Star Wars breaking sound. It's a good game. Lego Star Wars gets crazy. Break it into. I mean nothing to you. Trying to get in the room. I really ain't afraid of nothing. Take my heart. Oh, let me break it in two. Probably nothing to you. Let's see. I can make 145. Yikes, that's nothing. I gotta make 5,000 of each bar. Or was it 500? Forgot what it was. Hold on. The music. Yeah, I've heard of fentanyl before. Yes. It was 500? Oh. That's significantly less than I thought. Okay, hold on. It was 500. Okay. Thanks for the cosmic ores, buddy. I guess I should probably get more void ores and stuff. Probably just get this up more. Yeah, max that out. Just bang a few out there. That's good. I don't really need the wave pulse stuff, do I? No. Ball force, that's not really important. This stuff's not really important, I think. Yeah, let's just go through and get some bars. Let's start with the bottom one. The gold and Anels too, those are pretty good. If I need 500, I just need the last one, which is the cobalt. Hey, be nice to people, especially if I see you later. uh, have you heard of the rock band Ween? No. Can I click the button? Thank you. I'm so powerful. This is like soul leveling, but for people with ADHD. Everyone's too slimy. I don't know a lot of artists, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. If like I know a few obscure artists, but if you name them, there's like a 90% chance I might know them. Don't know who these people are. All these are elusive names to me. Wiener old though? I don't know him. I don't know him. Never heard of him in all my days. If they're old, that's good for them. I just never heard of them. Nothing to you. Nothing. Yeah, buddy. I'm a self-proclaimed music nerd. That's beautiful. I'm not. I'm nowhere near that. I'm just not a music nerd at all. I listen to songs and I don't know where they come from. That's 90% of the music I like. They made a song in the credits of the SpongeBob movie. That's cool. I got this bicycle when I was 10. Poggies? Poggies. That's a sentence for sure. You're definitely saying words right now. Poggies? Wow. I like that. Got that one track in the South Park movie. I haven't seen the South Park movie in eons. And I probably wouldn't even remember the South Park movie if I did see it. Also not a fan of South Park either. I'm just not a fan of South Park. Not the biggest fan of South Park at all. Wish I was. Wish I could say I liked it, but not really a fan. Alright. As that goes. What's the next one? I need whatever this next one is for tempered steel bars. I think it's after cobalt. Would it be this one? Crystal? Yeah, it would be crystal, I'm sure. Ocean Man. You should expand your repertoire of music. I should. I don't want to now. I like being ignorant, but I should. You're right. Right now, though, I think I'll choose to remain ignorant. I think that's more fun for me right now, I think. Really ain't afraid. Have you ever been ignorant, though? Being ignorant is really fun. It is just fun. Listen to noise music until you enjoy it. You're speaking right now. You're speaking in the language of the gods. Boom. Get out of here. Nothing to you. I really ain't afraid of nothing. Take my heart, don't need to break it. You should listen to Pulse Demon. You know what's crazy? And this is gonna sound nuts. I don't want to take music recommendations from any of you. I've tried this before, and I think it was maybe 10 months or a year ago. Someone ruined it for everybody. You guys were giving me music recommendations, and I'll admit a few of them were good. And then you guys got a little bit too happy recommending me music that was just garbage, and I refuse to do that ever again. So that's just I hate it. I don't trust anybody in my chat, to be quite honest with you. I don't have a community I can truly trust, to be quite honest with you. It's just I don't trust it. I do not trust it. I'd like to say, yeah, 100%. These guys are cool. I just don't trust it. Not even a little. It's just hard to trust. Very hard to trust. Music as much as possible. That's beautiful. I wish I were you. And it's just don't see nothing to you. Really ain't afraid of nothing. Take my heart, don't make me break it in two. Doesn't leave me nothing to you. I'm trying to get in the room. Really ain't afraid of nothing. Let's see. I guess I'll turn on Auto Foundry for the moment. There's that. And then whatever this bar is, it's after the Molten one. What's after Molten? Sea Chunk. So you should play Don't Starve. I absolutely, with my whole chest, mind, body, and spirit, fucking hate that game. I don't like that game at all. Like, period. I genuinely despise that game. With every fiber in my being, I hate that game. I don't like Don't Starve at all. I just don't like it. I genuinely hate that game. Don't Starve together. Why? I just don't like the game. That's it. That's the entire reasoning, but I just don't like the game. Am I not allowed to despise a game? Is that it? I don't like survival games for the most part in general. Just want to point that out. Let's just jot that down. Only survival game I actually enjoy was State of Decay. Valheim is good. Valheim is a good game. I just don't like investing that much time into the game. No. I 100% at Valheim. It's different. I just don't like, and that's a different kind of survival game. Like Power World, it's fun. I like Power World, but I hate the building aspect. It pisses me out. I fucking hate Rust. I hate Rust. Oh my, I hate Rust so much. I hate that game. Oh my god, I hate that game. I'm discovering you guys probably don't know the kind of games I like, which is fair. That's fair. It's hard to peg down the kind of games I like. I like fighting games, I like roguelikes, and I like incremental games. Those are my 3 top kinds of games. And very occasionally, anything that Capcom produces is a godsend. I care not for what it is. Skill issue pleb, 100%. You're 100% correct. And you've now convinced me that I will hate that game for even more. You have actually made me hate the game twice as much now. Now I will now send a message to the developer and make them feel bad. I hope you enjoy that. I love Hades. I love Hades 1 and 2. Someone can say femboy and trans are a type like what? I date both, I know you're wrong, but that's not those. But not those are groups of people, not aesthetics. I mean, anybody can have a preference for anything. Anybody can have a preference for anything. It's their own preference. If somebody likes only white girls or black guys, or if somebody only likes Latino women or Latino men or Asian men, that's their preference. It doesn't matter what their preference is because that's their preference. If they like it, they like it. It doesn't matter. You shouldn't even be thinking about if anybody's gonna like that because are they gonna date you? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It literally has no precedence over your life in any capacity. Like, it does nothing for you. Please don't send about. They did nothing but made a game they're passionate about. I see sarcasm as a lost art on the internet. That's a sad thing. I see sarcasm as a lost art. I thought sarcasm would be easier to pick up on just general. Maybe I wasn't sarcastic enough. And now I'm gonna send a letter to the developer and destroy their personality and make them feel bad. Is that better? Does that make it easier? Heard of Poe's Law? No, I haven't. I'm not actually gonna send them a letter. In program, when you have an exclamation point, border right, it gives the opposite meaning. So you have the title donate, which means don't donate. Oh, that's depressing. Usually when people put exclamation something in the thing, people just mean that as a thing. I don't know. What a hilariously esoteric joke. So I don't understand that wasn't on you. Understandable. That's okay. Take my heart, don't mean to break it in two. Don't mean nothing to you. Really ain't afraid of nothing. What do I need for this? The 3. I need what 3 things do I need for that one? What is that? Is it C? Is it the C or is it these ones? I know it's void and something else. Ugh. Hold on. Let me exit this. It's void and something else. You voided some weird ass one. Alright, let's go. I know I need sea stone, right? I need sea stone. Oh no, wait, is it sea stone? I will just end the sea. What is the last one? I need 2 of tempered. 2 tempered. Okay, I need tempered. So I'll still need to make more of these. So I gotta do C again. I gotta do C one more time. No, wait. Or do I? I do. I do C one more time. A sailor went to CCC to see what he could CCC, and all that he could CCC was the bottom of the CCC. What's up, Big Jim? How's your feeling today? So I'm getting a car and moving. I think I'm gonna get a car next week, which is pretty cool. My foot is fine. I'm pretty good with my foot right now. It's okay. So that's awesome. Outside of the foot stuff, moving, I gotta finish my GoFundMe goal to break the lease and move. So that's until we get that GoFundMe goal finished, we're not moving anywhere. So that's where we're at. I could wait and save money, you know, with my fun little YouTube savings. I guess I could just go hard on content creation, but it's just difficult to live in this area because it sucks so much ass. Don't crash. I'll try my best not to. What happened to my foot? I got attacked and my foot got burnt. So that's what happened to my foot. I have a GoFundMe. If you click !donate, you'll see the GoFundMe for my foot. That is what happened to my foot. Take my heart and seem to break it in two. Really ain't afraid of nothing. There's like nothing down here, Jesus Christ. Oh yeah, I meant to donate. It's payday. I don't think I have the GoFundMe up anywhere realistic or smart at the current moment. I don't know where it's at actually. I think it's on one of my posts. If you go to my YouTube posts or somewhere, I'm not quite sure. I think that's just the regular donate thing, which is just, if you donate directly, that'd be great, but it'd be better to centralize it in a GoFundMe. But it's your call. It's your life. I'm just living in it, honestly. I'm not gonna lie to you. Take my heart, don't mean to break it in two. Gives you a false. Was looking better though. Nah, that's my opinion. I was looking great. My foot was looking fine. It just gets weirdly scabbed when I put the silicone stuff on there. It's weird, but that's just life. Oh well. Yes, sir. How to do it though? YouTube doesn't need a cut. That's fair. No, I mean like if you do the Streamlabs SarosTV.tip, if you do the ! Donate, it just goes directly to my PayPal. Like it just goes directly to my PayPal. If you do the Streamlabs tip thing, it literally just goes directly to my PayPal. It goes nowhere else but besides my PayPal. I don't think people know that. Oh, Terraria? You are close. This is not Terraria. This is rock bottom. Take my heart, you need to break it. I see nothing in you. Afraid of nothing. Let's see, 944. No, this isn't the temper steel bar. What is this? What bar is this? I don't know what the hell that is. What is this thing? How do I make prismatic? I have no idea how to make prismatic at all. Oh, never mind, I do. It was a tempered bar. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I still need to do that again. Okay. One more of that, and then the last two. Perfect. I hate Terraria. I don't know, the game looks cool though. Oh yeah, it's fun. I'm having a good time. If I can find more of this goddamn sea stone, that'd be even better. Oh, speak of the devil, and he will appear. I love Terraria. I just don't like building. Like, there are games that are objectively good. Like, don't get me wrong. Don't Starve is a good game. I just hate it. Any game that forces me to survive. Once you try Terraria again, you gotta build. You gotta build and take out bosses. That's Terraria. Nothing to you. Really ain't afraid of nothing. Hey, I can't even see that. What is this? What is this? Let me see. Like, thank you for the $50. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. But yeah, any donation to the Switch, that goes directly to me. That just goes directly to me. Looks addictive? Yeah, it is. I'm gonna start getting into Fantasy Life too real soon. That's what I want to play. My friend's really into Fantasy Life, so I decided to probably get into Fantasy Life too. I hope that if I play Fantasy Life 2, a bunch of people that come out of nowhere and tell me how to play the game. That would just be really cool. That's what happened when I played Risk of Rain. Harry played Class of 09. Never even heard of it. Don't know what it is. What kind of game is it? Sell me on it, Shotgun. I really ain't afraid of nothing. You should do a playthrough for the meme. I don't know what it is. What, convince me on the game? What is it? What is the game? I don't know what it is. Do a playthrough for the meme? I don't know what it is at all. I play RGs a little on Steam. I see. I don't know what that is either. Because the Dev Shaman is a visual novel type game. Not playing it. Not playing it. You messed up. As soon as you said, I don't like story games at all. I don't like story games at all. The only story game I even slightly enjoyed was Tales from the Borderlands, and that's because it was Borderlands. That's the only thing that was pushing me through that game. I despise story games. I don't like story games. I just don't like story games. What? I don't like story games. Welcome to the real world. I hate story games. Booty boom. It's a cute core essay where you figure out puzzles. Bullshit. I hate even GTA story. I don't like GTA at all. Let's jot that down. Let's get it twisted real fast. I told you the 4 kind of games I like. I like 4 kinds of games. Specific fighting games, any roguelike ever, incremental games, and anything by Capcom. That's it. That's where I'm at. I think I have arthritis in my finger. Visual novels aren't really games, though. That's cool. That makes me hate them even more. How much can I make? $999, huh? Oh, get to cooking. Tipping his Ultra Girl Flea Gang. Take my heart, don't mean to break it in two. I probably rather that mean nothing to you. Really ain't afraid of nothing. Let's see. This is fine. I need to get the other 2 now, so that'll be my magnum opus. That's good. Let's see. Overclock power. That's good. Cool. And then there's that. Oh, awesome. So void yield, and then cosmic yield. I just need more of that. Yep. Token structures drop more. Awesome. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Reduces the reforge cost. That's really good. I guess I'll take that. Awesome. Awesome. Cool. That hurt. What do I need? I see. Was I wasting my things that I needed? A little bit, I think. I was indeed. Yeah, just keep that on auto. Yep. Okay, cool. All right, awesome. That was great. That was so cool. Let's get this. That was a lot of upgrades. Yeah, that was a lot of upgrades. That was a lot. I do have specific taste. Yeah, I'm very picky about the games that I like. Very picky. I feel like I have the right to be picky about the games that I like because they're the games that I like. Take my heart, don't mean to break it in two. I probably don't do nothing to you. I really ain't afraid of nothing. I mean this with my whole chest. A lot of you guys like me because of my takes and that I'm bold. What did I say? But you guys gotta understand that I'm really a inflammatory kind of evil person at the end of the day. I really kind of am. I'm surprised a lot of people follow me. I think it's because I'm kind. I think that's where he was confusing people. I'm more kind than anything. People are like, but you're so kind. I agree. I am kind. I'm not a good person, though. And I think there's a big disconnect between those two things for a lot of people. I'm getting a lot here. You must enjoy big games and like them so much. I hate big games. I like Elden Ring. I don't like Elden Ring that much. I think Elden Ring is too big. I think Elden Ring is far too big. I think it's disgusting. I think Elden Ring is just too big of a game. Very nice when you sing. Is it? Was I singing? I probably was singing mindlessly. Afraid of nothing. Take my heart, don't mean to break it in two. I probably assigned nothing to you. Oh, it was Electrum. I was wasting the Electrum bars. I see. I have to go through the other places. I will be right back. Nothing to you. Really ain't afraid of nothing. Elden Ring is beyond overrated. It's just big, dude. It's a big ass game. It's just big for no reason. It's just for no. It has no purpose being that big. I don't grasp the size of it. It doesn't need to be that big. Okay, did I get all the upgrades with this, or am I dumb? I might have. Let's see. I don't like games that are big for the sake of being big. That's a big issue I have too. If you're big for the sake of being big, that just seems wildly goofy. Elden Ring felt like it had a big shoes to fill with being, you know, Dark Souls and all. I just think that they probably could have not done that. They were trying to do too much, which is just, it just seems, in my opinion, asinine to do that. I need gold. I'm gonna get gold real fast. Boom. Do you enjoy roguelikes? Any roguelike, that's my bread and butter. My preferred game type is a roguelike, just in general. Afraid of nothing. Bloat and creep feature is the death of games. What is bloat and creep? What is that? I don't know what that is. What does that mean? What is a bloat and creep? Or just too much? Feature creep? I enjoy Favorite Thief, but it's literally impossible to buy. Probably. I haven't played. Is that Xbox 360 game, right? Fable 3 was on 360. I don't think it was on Xbox One. It was 3. That was Xbox Game Pass only. Game Pass only is insane. That's an insane way to go about your game. People say obscure stuff and then saying it ruins the entire genre of a thing. Yeah, I don't know what bloat and creep means. That was a wild era. I loved 360 games because they introduced me to my favorite game of all time, which was the Dishwasher Vampire Slayer. I love the Dishwasher Vampire Slayer with my whole chest, mind, body, spirit, and soul. That game was phenomenal. Like, it was just a beautiful game. And whenever I talk about the Dishwasher Vampire Slayer, everybody's like, what's the Dishwasher Vampire Slayer? Like, the greatest game of all time. I love the Dishwasher Vampire Slayer. It is so good. It's such a good game. Hell yeah, it's such a good game. You could also play Jet Set Radio too, which is kind of nuts. On a 360, that was nuts. There was a lot of specific Xbox 360 games that I loved playing that were really cool that I'm no longer able to play. Like Ascend Hand of Cool. Oh, I love the Ascend Hand of Cool. I think that game is on Steam now. I think it has a dedicated player base of all of 25 people. Very happy about that. I'd like it if there was a way to play old retroware in a cohesive way, but there sadly isn't. Like, I'd love to play Monster Hunter Freedom Unite in a way that's not me emulating everything to high hell. That'd be lovely. But I don't think there's a single way where I can possibly do that. There's no way I could do that. I can't really think of a way where I could. You know what I'm saying? So nice one. Yeah, yeah. I can't know what I don't know. That's just how life goes. I cannot possibly know or fathom what I don't know. I'd like to know what I don't know, but I can't know what I don't know. Nothing to you. So about a year ago. Things are getting harder to. It's harder to just download things and play them. It's just really difficult to do that. Psychological horror is my bias. That's nice. That's nice. I think there are really good psychological horror games overall. I think there's a lot of good ones. Now Iron. I'm really not afraid of nothing. If we knew everything though, it would lose meaning. There would be no purpose. It would be hot garbage. I enjoy the aspect of learning things, but like the learning part is the most important aspect of it. A lot of people just want to know though. It's the I call it the problem with infinity. Right? Think about it like this, right? This is the problem with infinity. I'll phrase it in a way that makes it easier. The problem with infinity is the fact that it is infinite, right? Let's say you're on Tinder and you have an infinite amount of girls that love you. Now, could you date all these girls? You wouldn't have enough time. But let's say you have infinite time. Then you'd have infinite connections. You would get infinitely bored and infinitely upset. And you'd get infinitely mad, but would you be infinitely happy? No, you probably wouldn't be infinitely happy. And that's the issue I have with heaven overall. It's the concept of infinity, the never-ending nature of it. I love things that have an ending. My favorite shows have phenomenal endings. I love when something is over. Breaking Bad, for instance, has a phenomenal ending. I think that's a really good ending. I think Dexter has a good ending. I think shows like that do good when they end. Letting something go on forever ruins it in totality. I think the problem with infinity and wanting the forever games and the forever people and the foreverness of something ruins the limited editionness of what humans are. Because humans are built to be limited edition. We're a one-of-a-kind experience, every single one of us. And when we try to make that one-of-a-kind experience infinite with live service and all this stuff and saying, oh, I feel like I'm wasting my time, you get stuck in this sunk cost fallacy of existing in your own self. And you don't want to be a part of your own existence because you think you're wasting your own time by simply using your own time in ways that benefit you, having hobbies and stuff of that variety. That's the problem with infinity. People get stunned like by infinite choices. Having things regulated and bogged down to a few simple choices makes things significantly easier. I think that makes things easier for everybody. I'd love it if things were more streamlined and better for a lot of us, but people just want just nothing. They want nothing forever, and they think they're satisfied with having an infinite amount of garbage. And I think that's the worst thing about the infinity of things like Netflix or live service stuff. It presents you this beautiful idea of infinity, of this nonstop nonsense of you can have this forever, but there is going to be a limit to it. There has to be a limit. It's this illusion you have in your head that you're supposed to have something forever because you have it. But eventually, we're all going to become worm food. We're all going to fall into the ground, and gravity's going to destroy us all, and our Earth's going to get exploded by the sun, and it's going to be disgusting. And that is a limited experience, and we should enjoy this limited experience and try our best to make heaven on Earth in the best way possible. But nobody wants to do that. Nobody wants to do that thing. They just want to have infinity and none of the consequences of infinity. It's strange. It's strange. This is Rock Bottom, by the way. It's Rock Bottom. The name of the game, Nomad. It's Rock Bottom. We only have so much time. I say use it to the best of your ability. I think that's a fair thing to do with your time. I think that's fair. I'm really not afraid of nothing. Break my heart, don't let me make it in two. I swear you can possibly do nothing to you. I'm about to get in a room. I really ain't afraid of nothing. Break my heart, don't let me take it in two. I swear that I could possibly do nothing to you. That movement. Oh, I'm out of power. I wish people understood just their time. Just their time. But people want so much time to do a bunch of nothing. Which I guess is fair. I guess that's a fair thing to want. The ability to have enough time to do nothing. To say they're good at, as is not about money. I guess we created a bunch of goals for ourselves so we wouldn't get bored with existing in totality. But now we've made the goals the point of existence as opposed to everything else. Uh we're really missing the forest for the trees at this point in time. It's very interesting. Like, we're really missing the forest for the trees. It's very sad. It's very, very sad. It's 100% to mining procs. Interesting. So is that every time I hit something, I'm going to explode? I hope that's what that means. That'd be kind of sick. Let's see. 95. All right. So I need those. Those ones. Take my heart and let me break it in two. Nothing to you. Alright, I'll let that go on for a while, and then I will get the goobles. I craft you. I can craft one of those. Let's see. What's the max I can do? Max is 663, and this is 999. I'll wait a second. I'll just wait a second to see how many I can get. Just collect it. I'll just give it a second. Notice I am young, so I have a lot of time right now. I'm going to do something useful this holiday. Is there a holiday coming up that I don't know about? What holiday's coming up? I know we're about to hit the holiday stretcher. Oh my god, the great trek of holiday stretcher. Oh goodness, you guys ready for the great trek of holiday stretches that are coming up? Happens every year. I know you guys are excited about it. The great trek of holiday happens every single year. The beauteous Maximus of infinite holidays. It's so fun. It's just non-stop, back to back to back to back. Is it Labor Day coming up? I'm not quite sure. Solstice? The summer solstice? The which solstice? I'm not sure what's going on exactly. I don't know which holiday is coming up. All that I know is that something holiday's coming up. Which ones? It's summer holiday, so I'm nervous for the results. What? My cat James made my life tough. Sorry about your cat passing away, man. I'm sorry about that. I hope things get easier for you. Didn't know you lost your kitty cat. It's about failing, not thinking it. Tongue twister. Take my heart and break it in two. Definitely getting a lot more explosive procs for sure. Next holidays are September, I think. What's holidays in September? Isn't it the next one Halloween? Am I missing one? Labor Day? Halloween? Is it Labor Day or Halloween? I don't care about Labor Day. Who cares about Labor Day? I'm not sure which one is super important, to be quite honest with you. Labor Day. Ah. C'est la vie. Labor Day. Love that for me. Now to get spoopy. Awesome. Awesome. Labor Day. Labor Day. And then Halloween. Labor Day and Halloween. Lovely. Break my heart, don't make me take it into. And Thanksgiving, then the winter holidays. I'm ruined. Get me out of here. Boom. Let's see. Nothing. Break my heart, don't make me take it into. I swear that winter problem they mean nothing to you. Let's get it all in there. Bring it on in, bring it on in. Do you think you should have a permanent standard or savings times? I think permanent standard is better. Only a fool thinks that, what was the old Native American saying? Only a fool thinks that he has a longer blanket by cutting the bottom to put it at the top. I think that was the saying. So I'm for the daylight savings changes. That's way better. That's just way better. So I think daylight savings, it was a stupid idea to begin with overall. I think it's dumb. I never understood daylight savings. It's only made my job significantly harder, is what it's done. That's all I've ever known daylight savings to do. Ask anybody that works in the factory if they, or anybody that works third shift, if they like daylight savings. They do not. All right, I think I'll take that. Let's see, that's just damage. That's damage. Chain lightning damage. Did 10% more procs. Has a 50% chance to strike twice. That's cool. Let's see if I can get all these done. How much do I have? That's 100. Plus, what features chance to are 3 times bigger at every tier. That seems ridiculous. I like that. Let's see. I can get one of these. I think I'll just get the bigger one. There we go. All right. It's pretty good upgrades there. Take all these. And then I go to the final area and give him some stuff. So I do that. Should be in the same time zone as Arizona. Why is that? Don't let me break it in two. Oh, yeah, there's probably me nothing to you. Why is that? That makes a little bit of sense to me. I mean, aren't they above each other, right? Or am I dumb? They might not be above each other. I might be dumb with that. Get me all the way down here, buddy. I'm going down basement. Oh, he's in a rage. There we go. 200, 200. 200, yep. I just need this. I just need that. That's just good. Give me the bars. What's up, big man? Let's see. So now I need the last one, which will require me to get these bars. Might as well get as much as I can here. Let's go. We moving. Here. Yeah, that's free. Wasn't daylight savings time abolished? It's gonna get abolished. It's gonna get abolished, is what I'm thinking. I've been really happy about. I've been seeing people complain about it, saying they missed the things. I feel like they don't work third shift. I just feel like a lot of non-third shifters is what I'm hearing. I don't know. It just makes sense not to have daylight savings to me. Maybe I'm dumb. If there's something I'm missing, maybe I'm dumb. I don't know. I could be missing something. Maybe there's some deep Republican ploy that someone's going to tell me about and say, actually, you're stupid for not wanting daylight savings times because of this reason. I was like, I guess. I don't know. I'm really uneducated about it. Would you sweat? Would you? And what would you know? I don't know. Well, use a bar of soap without putting water on myself. I feel like you should not do that. It just creates soap scum. You would just get soap scum on your body, which would be disgusting. Be nasty. Use a wash rag and wash your wash rag, by the way. For permanent savings time, that'd be great. That'd be great. That'd be amazing. I would love that. I just don't see I don't see a bad thing about that, right? Usually somebody would be like, "Oh, this is the reason why this is bad." I don't know why that would be bad in particular. Usually somebody would come out of the woo woo would say, "This is bad for X, Y, and Z." I don't know why. Where I remember them being, aren't they one time zone west of Arizona? I'm not sure. Do you need a wash rag for your wash rag? No, you just need to wash and dry it. I feel as though having a wash rag is just a good thing to have. Having a wash rag is just smart. Hey, thanks for subbing. I appreciate that. I should probably tell people to use their Prime subs on me or something, or subscribe to the channel or something. I always forget to do that. Sub to the channel, guys. Sub to the channel. I don't really care to say it. It doesn't make any difference to me whether you sub or not. It's your life. I'm just living in it. I don't know. If you want to sub, you can sub. If not, whatever. You can. It's your call. Prism barrage. A volley of light. Interesting. Now I am become Death's destroyer of worlds. I need 250 of these boys. That's kind of sick. I need that. I think I'll get that prism. That seems crazy. So what do I need for the prism thing? 250. Awesome. Let's see. What do I need over here? Hold on. I need more of these guys, and then more of these guys to make these boys. Let me see. Realistically, I should just have this on. I don't know why I don't have it on. I feel like I should just have that on. Let me see. That's after the molten. So that'd be you. Who want everyone to listen to everything they say too? I like having a few disagreements on the channel. It's pretty fun. Take my heart, don't mean to break it in two. I enjoy disagreements to an extent. It's just when people are annoying that annoys the hell out of me. Yeah, saving time is messing it up makes sense. DSC's messing up makes sense. I see. Daylight savings just kind of ruins it for a lot of farmers too. It just makes it harder for farmers unless you have an animal that's specifically trained on daylight savings time, which would be strange because animals don't operate on daylight savings time at all. They operate on that. Arguing online is so fun. It is fun to argue online. I agree. Provides almost no benefit to anybody. Ugh, it's kind of fun as hell. I'm really not afraid of nothing. What I appreciate is people that get mad at me for saying I enjoy arguing online, which makes me want to argue with them even more. It just is fun because now you've made it even more fun for me to argue with you. How does anybody find enjoyment out of this? Ah ha ha! And thus, I've gotten you mad. Oh my god, it's fun. Rar, I'm mad at you. Grrrar. Ah yes, grrrar. Anger. It's like a debate, right? I'm not too much of a fan of debates in the grand scheme of things, honestly. If I could be so bold to say. It's looked so detrimental outside all day. It has just looked so hectic all day. It's so depressing to look outside right now. It's like the most depressing thing to look outside right now. It just looks evil. That mean nothing to you. I rage baited someone by existing. Are you trans? That just it seems like what I say. It just seems like something that will happen with a trans person. Make my heart, don't mean to break it in two. Air. Let's go. Are you getting hotboxed by the Canada Fires too? I am indeed getting hotboxed by the Canada Fires. Indeed, it is so sad for me. I forgot to do something. I need to turn off that auto thing. Turn that off. Hold on. Gotta do something. Forgot about that. Faster whipping a trans person. So that just seems to be the best way to rate somebody is just by being trans. Alright, Cosmic Eel's doing pretty good. One more of those and I'll be oogly goo. Oh, hold on. Boom. Go crazy. Alright, what's the best way to get a bunch of... Oh, I can go to that one place. Okay, I know where to go. I know where to go. I know what I must do, but do I have the strength to do it? Yes, I do. Let's see, what's over here? What can I get? 250 prism, 100 of those and 50 of those ones, 100 of those and 50 of those ones. And then 200 prisms, 380 prisms. Interesting. Yep, I just need specifically, I guess I have those. But whatever those refined ones are, I need the refined ones and then the bigger ones. Space Horse. Alright, we're moving. Alright, turn this boy on. Yeah, we'll let that craft for a little bit. Now then, you, Void Chunk. Why no Pow World? Because I wanted to play this specifically. Take my heart, don't mean to break it in two. You can learn from a person asking that question. Got the Zoogles. What's the Zoogles? Hold on, let me get back up here. Thank you. Give me that freedom. Freedom! Freedom! Keep on turning. Finally, another person. Oh, are you in the vertical chat? I'm just confused. There are people in different chats on the YouTube, so it's kind of funny to see which chat people choose. Usually I include the horizontal stream so you can join the horizontal because I feel as though the horizontal looks much better than the vertical stream, just by a wide margin. There are 2 streams up. I always forget to mention that. I always forget to mention the 2 streams. On Twitch, there's only 1 stream because Twitch was telling me that I could do horizontal, but they can rot with that. They can just rot with that nonsense. I'm not doing that. Well, you can do horizontal with Twitch. I bet I could. I bet I could. I bet I could. You're in vertical. You can, if you go to my main page and click on the other stream, you will get the other stream. I don't know a better way to describe it other than that. You will get the other stream. Take my heart, don't mean to break it in two. Probably mean nothing to you. I ain't afraid of nothing. Alright, cool. That'll go through there. And then, what's next over here? How are we looking? Max level with that. And this is just space ore. So I just need space ore for that. Which will give me cosmic yield. Alright, 30 million, which is reasonable, I guess. Are we done over here yet, or what? Not yet. Awesome. Don't want to wait for this garbage, so don't avoid again. Hope you were safe. Just saw your post. Didn't know there was a forest fire in Canada. It's pretty bad. Yeah. It's really bad. There's like evacuations everywhere and like houses are burning down like crazy. It's really bad. It's horrifying. Michigan issued a threat to Canada saying fix it now. I saw that Michigan issued a threat to Canada and I was like, that's so stupid. Like, fix it. You want them to fix it is crazy. That's so stupid. It is weird. It is weird. It's so authoritative to do that to Canada, and that's your neighbor. Just like it seems goofy to do that. Like I think it was like the governor or something issued a threat. It was so stupid. I have appeared in the horizontal. Welcome to the horizontal. How does it look compared to the other stream? My heart. I'm not your buddy, guy. Detroit is like no man's land Gotham. Detroit does suck ass. I love my city so much, but I can't stay here. I can't. It's killing me. It is actually ruining my life. I can't stay here anymore. It is so dangerous to be here. It just hurts. It sucks because I grew up here, but you know what I mean? It's killing me. The city's killing me. Kind of like letting go of a toxic family member. You're like, oh, but he's so funny. Yeah, but he's harming you. Yeah, but he does a little jig, doesn't he? Look at that little jig he does. 40 million? Oh, brother. I kind of want that. I kind of want it. So. Popping here to send gifts. Appreciate you. Where'd you go at the choice of your entire Earth? Oh, man. Thailand for sure. Thailand without a shadow of a doubt. I'd probably be a demon in Thailand, though. That's probably the worst part. I'd probably be a demon in Thailand. They would love me there. That'd be so fun. Going to Thailand? Ugh. I see nothing in you. I ain't afraid of nothing. Thailand would probably be my favorite thing. Perfect circles? Yep. Love Thailand. I've been to Thailand twice. Very cheap. Had a very interesting experience each time I went. So, high risk, reward, none. I decided to move on, by the way. I see. Ugh, my nose. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Freedom. Big wheels. Bangladesh. I don't think I go to Bangladesh. You never take me to Bangladesh. You never cook me sausage on an open flame. Never anoint me in oil. Mojitos of my enemies. Dun, dun, dun. Let's see. Collect all those. Pretty good. Take away Auto Foundry. Give me all these boys. Sunyon. Sunyon? Sunning an onion? Is that what that is? What is a sunyon? 35 milli. Could get that. Boom, 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 boom. Pretty good. Okay, so now I just need those prism ones, which should be simple to get. So I will now go and get the prism ones. Hold on. I have a lot of these boys. Yeah, I should just... I have so many just stocked up on me right now. Hold on, please. I have to wait for them to coalesce inside of here. Gotta get this done. How's this Saturday? That's interesting. Interesting. My favorite thing is I've been looking at new places to live at, and all these places just have no acknowledgement of the weather outside in any capacity. It is beautiful. Just like, yeah, you know, we could probably meet up here at this time. I'm like, there's a fog outside. There's pestilence in the air. Yeah, there's a lot of pestilence in the air, but you know what I mean? No. Like, what do you mean? It's pure vitriol and evil outside. What's today? Thursday? What's today? Thursday or Wednesday? Today is Thursday. I should perhaps... Oh, I gotta get these stones things. I should perhaps... I was taking a train ticket out to Chicago. I gotta cancel that because I can't leave the city. I think this is enough. Right? Let me see. I think this is enough, right? I think I go crazy now. Hold on, let me return this. I was like, I think this is it. Yeah, it's actual bad. It's actual bad out there. It is the baddest it's ever been. It is horrifying outside. Not a fan of how it is outside right now. Just not rocking with it. It is not kosher, if I could use a phrase so bold. It's just not kosher. Do you fear what's inside of your body? My organs? No. Why would I fear my organs? I don't know. It's kind of goofy. To fear my organs? No. This seems like a goofy thing to fear. Do you fear what's inside your body? Not even a little bit. It's just my body. I don't know. It's a goofy question. You got heat wave too. We have a heat wave. We had a storm yesterday. It knocked out power for a few of my friends. And outside of the power getting knocked out, there was a few other things going on around the city that was kind of funny. Kind of hilarious, actually. Kind of hilarious what's going on. If you want to have the secrets, think in terms of energy, the Tesla coil. What is it? Okay, now I just need this. Alright. I feel like when I get these things, I'm going to be disgustingly powerful. So, I need to just focus on that. Focus on those one at a time, I imagine. Let's see. Go ahead and auto input that. What's the max I can get? 564? That's pretty fine. I need to get more of these, more of those, and then more of these ones. So I need to do after the fire one, which is this one, Sea Stone. I'll do Sea Stone, and then Sea Stone and Space. Sea Stone Space. Just not a fan of this level, honestly, to be quite honest with you. Just don't like the level. You just fear fun, in my opinion. What? What did I say? Oh, it was directed at me? Oh. Wonder if hurricanes pass over in Arizona. I'm not sure. I fear for my homies in Arizona. I got homies all over. I fear for my homies in Arizona the most right now. I know they're suffering right now. Arizona doing what Arizona does for sure right now, though. Without a shadow of a doubt, Arizona is doing what Arizona do. Be hot. My mojitos are my enemies. It's like you don't care. Keep pushing. Speed. Let's see. The heat wave hasn't really affected me. That's good. It's affected me, so I'm happy it hasn't affected you. That's great. Let's see. I just don't like the Sea Stone area. It's just not fun. It's not a fun area to be at. Let's see. Doing pretty good. 500. That's pretty nice. Now we just gotta craft these boys. Shouldn't be too crazy. And then we'll go to Auto Foundry. Yep, we'll make those. And then I'll collect. And then I think I can get Tactical Nuke now, right? Or one of them. I can't get any of them, huh? I can get the Tesla coil, which is awesome. That's pretty cool. And I can get the Prism Barrage. Can't get the Tactical Nuke yet. Need 250 for that. Need 250 for the Tactical Nuke. Definitely want the Tactical Nuke though. That's funny. I want to see what that does. I bet it does something stupid. Let's see. How much do I have? Do I have enough? I have enough, don't I? Tactical Nuke incoming. That's lovely. Lovely to see it. Alright, and then the Aurora. So, looking pretty good. So I need space. I need to go to space, and I need to go under the ocean again. So space, ocean. I think I'll do ocean first because I hate it. Who knew dwarves had nuclear capabilities? They did. I would be surprised if dwarves didn't have nuclear capabilities. How much? Is this just every time or what? I think it's an every timer. I suspected it'd be a lot more ridiculous than this, but still pretty ridiculous. Gotta respect it. Not bad, not bad, not bad. A lot of balls bouncing everywhere for sure. COD moment. Tactical Nuke incoming. Go crazy, give me some air. Freedom keeps on burning. Freedom keeps on turning. Does this count as a tactical nuke or what? I feel like I have to clarify what I feel like I have to clarify what is the joke now. I feel like a lot. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of. I used to hate tone indicators on the internet, but now I'm discovering that some people just don't understand things, and that's just. That's just what it is. That's just how certain people are, and that's fair. It's fair. A lot of people don't get a lot of things. A lot of things that just need to be explained, I think. I think that's a part of just existing now. That's just a part of what's going to have to happen. That's just the future of the world now. Some people don't understand literal things. Yeah. Yeah. Do you know satire? Do I? Do I really? Who knows? Who know? Do I really know satire? Do I know David Satire? David Satire, maker of satire. Got an ad, jump scares with food. Nice. Happy the ads are playing. I always get confused if the ads play on YouTube because I get paid for ads on this, so I always get confused if ads actually play. My goal is to get a centralized game on my gaming channel and play that exclusively. I'm hoping it's going to be the Tears of Metal that's coming out soon. Super excited about Tears of Metal. I hope it's going to be that. That's actually a game I really look forward to. So that's my goal in life right now. Getting a central game to play. I think that's the goal of most people, to at least most YouTubers, to have just a game they can mindlessly play and get a bunch of views from it. That's just fun. Just something you can do mindlessly and get a bunch of views and kind of just vibe. You know what I mean? So TV subscribers here. Female human. What a name. What a name. Female human. Female subscribers are here. Alright, I think that's enough right there. That seems to be fair. Just sit on a house paper? What's up? What does that mean? Maybe I'm dumb, but go crazy. Alright, let's see. Let's get to Auto Foundry in it. And then let's get with Auto Foundry. Grab those. And then we turn Auto Foundry on again. And then we wait. Now here comes the part where I must be patient. Do I have everything over here? I do now. I do now. So that got 800,000% faster. That's the tactical nuke. That's pretty good. Then I get this thing. And then I become destroyer of worlds. Let's see. Oh wait, I should get more prismatic bars. Here we go. There we go. That should be enough. I think we're moving now. Yeah, we're good. All right, 9,000. That's pretty good there. That's good. This is looking really good. Yep. Not generate a response to that reply. I see. Let's see, 381. I could just go down and give the 500 to the goat. I think I might do that. Collect 662. I can make 662. Let's see. I think that's enough, right? Yeah, 662. That seems about right. Yep, pretty good. Have you seen red or black or red? Have you seen black or reed corn? What? AI accusations? I don't know what's going on in chat right now. I'm no longer looking into auto because of Arcane Company. Yeah, that's probably not wise to do so. What I meant, red corn. I've had black and red corn before. When I lived on a reservation, they had black and red corn. That was pretty cool. It's pretty nice for me. Like you'll change your entire tone of life when you live on a reservation. It is an experience for sure. Maxed out every skill node. Cool. I've done everything here. Awesome. Well, I guess until I'm done with that, I'll go to the void area and see how strong I am now. How strong am I? Bada bing, bada boom. All right. Incredibly powerful. Love to see it. Look at that strength. Look at that power. That is just power strength. Look at that strength. Look how terrifying I am. Big wheels. Keep on turning. All right. Return to surface. Boom. All right. What do we got going on here? Energy efficiency? Sure. I use a lot of those. Hold on. I meant to do this. 1, 2, and then 3. I meant to do that. Let's see. That's fine. Oh, 22% mining speed? That's pretty awesome. All right. Give me those. And then let's head down. See what's I need here. Hey. It's me, a goblin. I'm down. I'm down. The strongest creature in human history. And all I do is mine. It's me. I'm going down. Going down some more. Beautiful work. Yep. Alright, what do you need from me? Alright. What do you need, buddy? It is done. The chorus hole again, so your word above can go in stillness minor. Okay. I've done something. Alright. Oh, yeah, what are these guys? Is it gone? We're free? I dragged us down here to keep company all the time in its grip, listening to it groan. You're safe now, my friend. Dug through the hole. I doubt it will never lost. Come on, everyone, to the base. We have so much to celebrate. Alright. I completed the story. Cool. Alright, what's going on? There you are, the ground's gone quiet. First still night we've had in months. You fed the corn and freed the little ones. My brother radioed from the foundry hub. He hasn't stopped talking about you. When you first walked in, I figured the deep would chew you up like the rest. Glad I was wrong, friend. Little ones are throwing a party. Go on then. You dug to the bottom of the world and come back a hero. And hey, the mines aren't going anywhere. The base is your home now as long as you want it. Cool. Hey, something's happened. Ah, cool. Awesome. Cool, throwing the party. Let me get those. What do I get besides that? Is that it? Not the game? Is there an incremental loop that I can do? No. Awesome party, man. What else is there? What else is there to the game? Is that all? Okay. And is that it? All right. The drone workshop is done. That's awesome. Is there anything else I can do? Is that it? Have I completed the game? I think I beat the game. Oh. Well, that's a little sad. I am here. Oh. I see. Okay. Well, awesome. Cool. Great game. That was fun. I had a great time with that. That was awesome. Well, I might play that in my free time, my leisure, I suppose. I really don't know what else to say about that experience. That was pretty chill, I suppose. Pretty nice. Pretty nice experience. All right, guys. That's the end of the stream. I beat rock bottom. I really don't. I guess there's an update out for some reason. Is there anything to do? 13 is a sprawling tree. And play demo or report a bug or just I don't know what else there is realistically. I don't know. Anyways, well, thank you guys so much. Have a lovely day or night, wherever you're at. It was fun. It was fun. I'm out. Peace.